Yo, yo. There he is. What up, chat? All right. All right. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feeling? Everyone doing good? Morning Scott, morning Green, morning Red FX. Hey. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Futures yesterday. What's up, guys? Z Gamers in the house. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Everyone's here bright and early. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. How y'all doing? Everybody good? Still waiting on this closure on gold from yesterday here. Hey man, hey, if you're feeling grateful, put a W in the chat today. Let's get it started with some gratitude here today, gang. Good morning, Joe. Morning, Joe Stewart's in the house. Orlando, what's up, what's up? Just bought Magic Keys, nice. Yeah, if you're feeling grateful, man, throw some dubs in the chat. Let's get the chat started with some W's today. I always like to be surrounded by W's. Always. Nothing like being around a group of winners, man. Hell yeah. What's up, John Holmes? Bless you too, bro. Yeah, we got over 100, almost 200 people here. Everyone throw up some W's, man. Even if you don't even normally type in the chat, man, just type a W in there. Because you're feeling good this morning. Feel good vibes. Yeah, there you go. See, I see some names now that I don't normally see. Yup. Come on, gotta get you guys active this morning, early. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, W's, man, W's. It's gonna be a good day. All right, let's yeah, and if you guys could like the stream, throw a W and then like the stream. Yeah, that sounds really good. Thanks for reminding me there. Yes, sir, the mods are in the building. Awesome. W's, baby, W's. All right, let me share my screen here on Zoom, and we'll get going. There go the W's. See, y'all feeling good now, right? All right. Yeah, you feeling good, you start acting good. Oh man, almost 3.3 subs here. If you guys aren't subbed to the channel too, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I feel like it was yesterday where we had 3,000. Literally 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Hey, shout out to you guys in the London session. All right, hey, if you guys aren't in our free Discord, you could join our free Discord here. Shout out to our first Words of Wisdom here today in the Words of Wisdom channel. You guys asked for it, so you know they were these are starting to impact a lot of people, and you guys asked for its own channel, so that way it doesn't get all caught up in the mess, or not the mess, but you know the chit chat. So yeah, come on, this is our newest channel here. You'll find some words of wisdom every day before stream. Come on in and check this out. Just get you inspired for the day. But yeah, come on into our Discord here. You can follow our trades, trade by trade, every single day. We do breakdowns. Scott does the breakdowns on the trades. So tap in, and we got a really good Discord here. So yeah, stream. So yeah, yep, labeled one by one, breakdown of how we took the trade, what we saw, what we thought, you know, going into the trade, how we managed it, how we handled it. So yeah, come on into the Discord, my friends. All right, I think we're good. Y'all ready to get started here? Time to eat. All right, let's get this day started here, fam. So let me lower the music a little bit, and we'll get the top-down analysis going. All right, perfect. Alrighty, you guys ready? Shout out to Waston W's. Words of wisdom today was amazing. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit here. Let's get this top-down analysis going. How many people we got here? 213. All right, cool. Yeah, let's get going here. Let's do a top-down analysis on gold and pound yen. See where we're at today, and get the ball rolling. So let's take a look. So what do we have for the news here today? Anything? Not much happening at all. We got crude oil inventories around 10:30. It's a yellow folder. Looks like they're expecting much lower numbers here today. So we'll see what happens with that. But other than that, I think we're pretty good. Based off any fundamentals here today, it should be a pretty clean session. And let's get it going. So let's take a look at gold here today and see what the deal is. So taking a look at the weekly time frame, it looks like we're still pushing up here on the weekly. I think we came down a little bit, but we are still pushing up. Our monthly candle is you know, it created a high, it came down, it never broke the lows here just yet. So it's now kind of, you know, just flipping back to bullish, flipping back to bearish. And hold on, let me just lower this a little bit more. Yeah, flipping bullish, flipping bearish. Doesn't really know exactly what it wants to do yet. If we do come down and re-break the lows, we should be able to continue down based off this monthly time frame. It's the 7th of the month, so we're only 1 week in, and we're expecting somewhat of a top wick. And if this is a monthly candle, you know, it could potentially take a week, maybe even 2 weeks sometimes, to create a monthly top wick. So looks like we got our top wick, and price is just, you know, kind of, it came down off the weekly time frame, created a support right here. We don't know whether or not we are rejecting this area right here to the left hand side, or if we are coming back to retest this zone to potentially break these lows and continue down, you know, somewhere in these ranges here over the next couple weeks. So you know, we still got to find out, see what gold really wants to do on this weekly time frame. As of right now, we do have a support, very weak bullish candle though. So if we were looking at this on a 30-minute time frame and we draw our support right here, you know, we may be looking for a seller replay, right? So that's something that we can see potentially happening. Now, will it happen? We don't know. You know, we're not here to predict that. We're not here to call that out. If it does happen, we will start to see it happen on the lower time frames. You know, the lower time frames are always going to reflect the higher time frames and vice versa. So if something's about to go down on the higher time frame, it's going to show evidence of that happening on the lower time frames. So that's where we're going to scale down to now and take a look. Hey, what are we looking at? What are we doing on the daily? On Monday, we talked about having a couple daily candles, you know, to create this weekly top wick, right? Some of you guys remember us talking about that on Monday. So yeah, I can totally see us either, we've broken the high already. So according to price action, this candle, this daily candle, should be able to retest the highs today up here at, what is this, 1980-ish. So according to price action, we should look something like this or do something like this today, right? So we're pretty bullish off of the daily, but we do understand that we are in somewhat of a rejection area here, right? If we look left, you know, let's just recap, right? We had all this rejection over here to the left hand side. We broke through it, you know, we remember this happening. We remember all this happening. We broke through. We came up. We tried to retest this zone. And what do we notice about all these candles? Not one of them were able to close above the zone. So we know that we're rejecting this area here to the left-hand side. We understand that, right? But price is just trying to find its footing now at this point. It's you know, retesting the zone. It doesn't know what to do. It closed a no bottom wick, then it rejects, and now it's coming up here. And what do we do here, right? Well, we could potentially create a resistance here. That would not shock me. That would not surprise me if all of a sudden we got a resistance right in this area for the monthly candle to continue down and for the weekly candle to potentially continue down and break the lows, right? Now that I draw this, there's an idea here that we may reject, right? This candle closed a no bottom wick. This candle closed very strong bullish, but the next two candles have just been duds. Well, this candle, previous candle, has been a dud. This one we don't know yet, right? We don't know what it wants to do. We do see that it has come down to make a bottom wick. It never broke the lows here. It did break these highs. So technically, based off of technicals and price action, we're going to be bullish on the day. But let's keep in mind where we are, where the other higher time frames are, that this could potentially reject as well to continue down, for the weekly now to continue down and break the lows, and the monthly to flip bearish to continue down and, you know, potentially either fill this range or close below this next level of, you know, resistance here. So that's what we're looking at, right? So we can understand both directions, why price would go long. We can understand why price would go, you know, short, right? And again, what I mentioned earlier was that no matter what, before things happen on the higher time frames, we will start to see them play out on these lower time frames, right? And this is the importance of really understanding a top-down analysis and correlation, right? And how to, tell a story from each and every time frame. And the way I like to look at it is every time frame is a chapter in a book, and that book is telling you a story. So we have to make sure we're reading details in these chapters in order for us to find the final clues on what the story is trying to tell us here, right? So boom, so daily did break the high, we never broke the lows, so we're bullish today, right? We're bullish today because we are price action traders, and we follow price, and we don't predict the top, we don't try and predict the bottoms, we just follow price and go where price wants to go. So being that we are daily, we're still open for sells, but we're going to need a range too, and we'll explain that in a second. But let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame here, right? Because the 4-hour time frame is a bit all over the place here, right? You had a very strong support, you had a very strong resistance, and this is a really strong resistance here. So this is what we're looking at on the 4-hour time frame. We're currently in this range, right? This is the range that we're in. Now, the 4-hour time frame has to make a decision, right? At some point, it's got to either close above or it's got to push down and close below. And that's what we need to wait for. That's what we need to watch and see. So once we get a breakout of this range here, I believe gold will really start to rip. It'll really start to make moves and make clean moves. Now let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame and see how can we find positions today, right? If we understand the daily's bullish, we've broken the highs. The 4-hour is bullish as well. Looks like we're creating a new support here. And if this candle closes above, man, this is gonna be what we like to call a juicer, right? We get a closure above here, man, price will continue up today to go with the daily time frame to retest those highs and retest that resistance on the daily up at I think it was 1980, 1984. So that's what we can anticipate happening here. Now let's take a look at the 1-hour. So here we go, right? So we already got our range here. So we have a 1-hour resistance right here, right? But we have another one right here, and then the most important one, gang, is, come on, do a little bit more work, look a little bit more left, boom. This guy right there. That's our main concern here today. We need a closure above this dude right here. Notice how we have not been able to close above. Notice how every single time price has rejected. So guess what? If we do get a close above this level here, that will indicate that volume is in and price should really start to drive. So that's what we'll be waiting for here today. And this was the same level as yesterday. And this is what we're going to be looking for buys above today. So where's the daily high? The daily high is a little bit further up. But I believe if we do get a candle to close, not a candle to move up. I'm talking about a closure, a candle closing above this level, I believe we'll be able to see a really nice push today and gold to continue up really, really nicely. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. That's what I want to take advantage of today. But gang, remember what I just said. A closure. Candle to close, right? All these candles at one point were above the level. They all broke the level. But not one of them were able to close above the level. So once we get that closure, Bruce Buffer's coming out here today. All right, so buys are going to be above 1965, 160 above this 1-hour support right here. And if we get that at NY Open, that's going to be great. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. I think we have to adjust this. If we're gonna take the trade off the 30-minute, then we do need to adjust that level. And make sure we're using this resistance. But as long as we're taking the position off the 1-hour time frame, which ideally I would like to do today at the NY Open, then that'd be perfect. So clean buys above this level here at 1965, 150. And let's just see, what is the target? Where's the top of the range? So I think we can agree that just like yesterday, this is probably going to be our first target in this range, right? This is like the range, and then above that you have even more range up here. But initially, I think this is going to be first target, which is about 50 pips away. So 50 pips away, and that'll be our first target. And then if we do break through there, then we could totally see price coming back up into these ranges. And this is what, 1975. So yeah, a lot of clean range here on gold today. And I believe this is the daily target up here, 1982, right? Let me just see. 19. Okay, 19. Yeah, so this is probably going to be our daily target, 1977. So what is that? 1977. Yeah, right around where we have it, right here. So I believe that's about a 100 pip range. Yeah, 100 pips. So 100 pip range above us here today. And then below us, we have pretty clean traffic as well. So anything below here, as long as we get a range 2, then we can take sells here today. Below these, hold on. Let's take a look. Yeah, probably below here. Yup. Anything below 1961 is going to be pretty clean as well. That range you have here is going to continue down. So you got a nice range here, which is 1955 is going to be the target for our sells, which I believe is, yeah, about 50 pips as well. And then below that is even cleaner. So below that you have this clean traffic to the left. You get rid of all these supports, and we can go down. So there's a lot of range today. If gold wants to give us volume today, we are going to see a major move. Major move here today. So yeah, let's lock in, let's do it. Let's sit tight now, let's wait for our setups, let's, you know, continue to do what we do. So range 2 sells below here, which is 1961 320, and then buys above 1965 150 here. So very simple, very easy day. Just mark up our charts and wait. That's it. Let me just clone this. Clone. Bring this up.
I smell a juicer today.
And perfect. Hey, yo. What up, Uncle Scalpy?
Oh.
All right, so that's gold. So notice how we've rejected again here. So again, if we do get a close above this level here, I'm telling you, gang, like Uncle Scalp said, juicer. So yeah, so today what's going to be going down is I'm going to stay clear of this range here today. I can't take anything here. I just can't. My plan will not allow me to take any positions in this red zone here today. There's absolutely nothing for me according to that plan, which the plan is a winning plan, so I stick with it. But anything above here, my plan will allow me to take buys. Anything, you know, continuing up here as well, we could take buys here today. And then anything range 2 wise below 1961 is going to be all game here as well for me and my plan. It's not about how I feel, it's not about me, it's not about what I need today or what I want today. It's all about my plan, and I'm committed to my plan. And you know, so my plan tells me what to do. So gonna stay away from here today. Nothing in the red zone, gang. Nothing in the red zone for me. Gonna stay out of here today. I think if you mess around in here, you may find out. And I don't want you guys to find out. Nothing in this zone here today. I want you guys to take advantage of clean traffic. I want you guys to take advantage of smooth, clean price action and make some dollars here today. And those dollars are going to be range 2s below 1961 323 and clean buys above, you know, 1965 here. So this is where it's at. Cool. Got it. Mark it up, draw it up. Make sure you got your levels right. And yeah, everyone got it. And this is a nice visual, man. Don used to do this all the time, and I just love this, man. Just mark off that red zone as if, you know, there's nothing for us there. There's nothing for us right here, and anything in the green is all game, and there's a lot of green here. So don't get too caught up in the red, right? This very small red range here. Stick with the green, and I believe you'll have a great day here today. Now that's it. That's it on gold. No more guessing, no more thinking, no more nothing. Just waiting now. Just waiting now. All right, let's take a look at pound yen as well, because this 1 hour ripped. I was watching this, but I did not enter this. So let's take a look at GJ here, and then we will chill out and get our day started. So, holy, look at all the rejections here. All these rejections, man, getting nasty down here. Getting nasty down here on the daily time frame. A lot of rejections. I think we should be good to continue up. We've kind of created this support here, rejected many times, kind of similar to what we've seen here. And now we should be able to push up and make a move up here. So let's take a look at the daily time frame, because the weekly is it's bearish, but yeah, we're pushing back up. We broke the low and just started pushing back up here. So let's take a look at the 4 hour time frame. So 4 hour time frame has a pretty strong resistance right here, and a support right here. Let's just take a look at the weekly one more time. Weekly is bullish. Yes, that's right. Weekly is bullish. We never broke the lows here. We have established somewhat of a top wick, so we're pretty bullish based off the weekly time frame. If we look left, what do we have here? We have, let's see. Yeah, our next level is probably gonna be somewhere around here, which is about 150 pips away on the weekly, maybe even up here. So yeah, we're pretty bullish based off the weekly time frame. Going down to the daily, again, we have all these rejections. We understand we have a resistance here. We have a potential support here. One thing we can take a look at is if we have that support on the daily time frame, what's one thing that you guys notice about this candle and this candle? They never closed below the support, right? These candles have never closed below. They've only rejected. And same thing with this current candle. So are we creating a support now to continue up to retest this resistance here at 1974? Well, that's definitely a possibility, especially that these two candles never closed below. They've also rejected many times, right? No candle has been able to close below there on the daily. So again, according to price action today, we are bearish, but let's understand, hey, we got a weekly high right here, and if we break that weekly high, there's a pretty solid chance that we will come up. Or I'm sorry, a daily high. Very high chance we'll come up here and retest that daily resistance. So let's take a look at the 4 hours. So 4 hour, we do have a new resistance right here. And guys, I was telling this to one of the elite members yesterday, like, stretch your charts out so you can actually see what's going on. Some of you guys over here like, man, bro, I wasn't able to find the resistance you were talking about. Like, I just don't know what you mean. Like, stretch it out, gang. Stretch it out, right? Make it so you can really see what's going on here, right? So you have a very strong, you have a resistance here, resistance, and another one here. Let's take a look at what these represent on the 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame, yeah, so same thing, right? Resistance, resistance, resistance. So let's see what we do here. You know, this is a big candle to see if we could start pushing up, or are we gonna retrace? So for now, you know, the resistance is going to be right there. Taking a look at the 30-minute as well. That's going to be your 30-minute resistance also. So pretty clean. Pretty clean. We'll wait for buys above there, and then we'll wait for range 2 sells below this level here. And you may say, why? You know, there's no support there. How do you find that level? Well, if we look left, and I'm talking about, let's look real left, right? If we notice, what happened when this candle closed below? Price came down. What happened when this candle closed below? Price came down, right? What happens when this candle closed below? Price came down. So if you get a candle to close below here, there's a high chance that price will come down, right? So that's why we have that level there. Now we are going to be waiting for somewhat of a range 2. We may be able to get the range 2 in here, get a support, get a resistance, break the resistance, support, break the resistance, and then take advantage of this clean traffic to the left. So that's what we'll look at here today for pound yen when it comes to sells. But actually, yeah, we don't have to wait for range 2 sells because I believe we are bearish. Yeah, so we are bearish. So yeah, we can just take sells off the rip. I think not off the rip, but like wait for candles to close, wait for top wicks, that stuff. But I think buys are pretty clean also above here. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna stay out of this range here. So out of this range right here, and look to take my buys above 1973 here. Take advantage of this, or I'll take my sells below 1973 300 here. Take advantage of all this, being that every time we did close below with a bearish move, we've got a nice move down. Right, nice move down. No closure below, no move down. No closure below, no move down. Right, so we really need to see a candle close below, and then we could say, all right, we'll be good to move down. So yeah, so that's the story there on GJ. So buys above 173.757, pretty clean. And then sells below 173.294. Sound Gucci? Let's stretch this out. Boom. Let's clone it. And we're good. That's it. Boom. Done. Simple. Buys above, sells below. And that's it. Now we chill.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote, boys.
Good morning, boys.
Hey, yo.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. Let me get you guys front and center. Front and center so the chat can see you all and your lovely smiling faces.
Good chat.
I wish you guys could see this right now. No. All right, let's get you guys on board here. All right, perfect. Alrighty. Now we activate pending orders and go to sleep. There you go.
Yo, Scott. What up, Scott?
There you go.
Morning, Scott.
Took a sell below the range on gold. They're in London, but it ripped back up, got taken out. Small L, no biggie.
Ooh.
No biggie. Won't be the last.
If you were in the Discord.
Oh yeah, Discord looked good. Looked like you guys were chatting it up there.
Yeah, I was
Did
holding it down.
you guys take anything or what?
I didn't take anything.
Nah. And,
No.
the only thing that I saw was we came back and did a fake out on a 30-minute. But it didn't make too much of a bottom wick for me, and it was the last 30-minute of the 4-hour candle, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was the last 15 minutes to the hourly candle. I know it's right on that pullback, right, Sam?
Yeah, right on that.
Yeah.
That candle that just juiced back up into the range.
Yeah.
Juicer. Nice. Not bad. London boys. You guys ate what, Monday night, right?
And I ate,
Oh, I
yeah.
don't know. I wasn't there
The
Monday.
Tuesday
I
night.
just happened to be up.
Tuesday, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Monday, Tuesday. Very nice, very nice. Hey, we got almost 400 people here, but only 133 likes. So can we get the likes up? And can you guys also let me know if the guys on Zoom sound alright? If you guys can hear them good. Or if they sound miles away. No range 2 buys on GJ now. So we're gonna probably get a range 2 in this range here. So at this point, don't really need the range 2 buys. It's just clean buys above because we are breaking the daily high. So if we close above, we're breaking the daily high. And if we're breaking that high, there's very high chance we'll continue up. So guys on Zoom sound good? Perfect. Yeah, man. What's up with the likes, though? Damn. What was that? A 25 minute breakdown? No one liked that?
Damn.
I thought I was going to look over and I was going to see, oh my God, 380 watching, 400 likes. Man, this is the best community in the whole wide world.
Yeah, I'm captivating, bro.
You guys are captivated.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
right.
He was like, look left. Whoa.
Wow.
I never seen that
Indicator?
before.
Yeah.
This EYES indicator is insane. I was like, follow with me, follow with me, follow it. Bam! Look at that right there. Like, wow. I would have never noticed that.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, sometimes you got to do a little bit more digging, right? This is, as traders, the information that we have is the candles, right? It's what the candles are saying, what price action is saying. So our job is to really clear up the story and say, hey, what are we looking at here, right? What is this picture trying to tell us? And sometimes, sometimes we're too zoomed out, sometimes we're too zoomed in, right? We just need to kind of have that like happy medium, right? And say, hey, relatively, what has price done? What can we look for here? And so scanning left to get right has always been a big thing.
Yeah, you need to be fluent with the markets. You need to be able to read candlesticks because these candlesticks are telling us what to do, right? They're telling us what the markets are gonna do.
Yeah.
Gotta be able to be fluent with the markets. It's like speaking a language.
Yep. Me no speak English. How to join your live stream? You're already on it. You've already joined. Hey Nick, what's your strategy for taking partials? Do you always take 50% off at X amount of pips? Question mark. Is it correlated to the number of pips of your stop loss? No. So the way I manage closing partials and my strategy for that is our strategy, our system is based off of anticipating where the higher time frames are going to go, right? And in our case, and in my case, those higher time frames on a session basis are going to be the 4 hour and the daily candle. So my job here as a trader is to kind of anticipate where I believe price will go today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, but today, right? During our session, where can this daily candle go today? And I'm anticipating that if we re-break the highs, this daily candle should come up to 1977 to retest this resistance, okay? So with that in mind, same thing for the 4 hour, right? Where's the 4 hour gonna go? If we close above, where can we potentially move to, right? So with those in mind, what I'm looking at here is now I'm gonna find an entry on the 1 hour time frame. And if my target, so let's say we get this closure above and we get ready to get into a position here, right? And candle closes above, let's say. Well, this is what my position is gonna look like. It's gonna look like, okay, we're gonna get into buys. We're gonna keep our stops potentially below here or the current candle, whatever. Let's just say somewhere back in this range. And this is my target. Now, if I'm looking at that target, I'm looking and I'm saying, let me just make this a little bit smaller. So what I'm looking at this target right now, let me bring this, is if I get into a buy here, where will price hold up? Where should I close partials? Now, one thing I notice is in my range that I'm looking to target, remember daily highs, right? Up here at this resistance, it's really clean, right? I see really clean price action. But if I go a little deeper, right? If I go a little deeper, I'm gonna find something right here. And at this level, I notice that there's a rejection, a rejection, a rejection. So this area concerns me. This area tells me, hey, if I'm flowing good in this trade, this can be the area in which we kind of stutter a little bit, right? Which we kind of get rejected or slowed down a little bit. So for this case, I will let this position run. And once we tap into this zone, this is where I'll close my partials. Right around this zone right here. Because I understand we may reject. We could reject. Not saying we will, but we could. So this is the area in which I would close partials. Now, what is the pips on that? I don't know. Nor do I care. Because I'm going to do whatever the market tells me to do. Right? So if that's 10 pips, then it's 10 pips. If it's 20 pips, it's 20 pips. In this case, for this situation, it would be about 39, 40 pips. So at 39, 40 pips in this situation is when I will close partials. And that situation is going to be different for almost every single trade you take. So every trade is going to be the same exact process, right? Where's my stop? Where's my take profit? And then where in this trade, right? From here, from my entry to where I want to target, where can price reject or slow up? And I'm going to look for that area, and we found it right here. So that for that reason, that's why I would close partials there. And then I would do that same process, and you guys see me do it every single trade. Every trade, I want to know three things. Where's my stop, most importantly? Where's my take profit, and where am I closing partials and taking the risk off of my trade? Because even if you don't want to close partials, at least take your risk off. So yeah, so that's a good question, and that's how I manage that, right? That's how I look into where I'm going to close partials, and you know where's the chart telling me to make a decision, and that would be right here. So good question. The EYE indicator goes crazy. Yeah, you're right.
Goes crazy.
Yeah, it goes crazy. Hi, is taking partials really profitable? Question mark. What's the math behind it? If you understand it, please teach us. I mean, you're taking 3 to 4 in loss, and when you're in profit, you're closing half. No, so when I'm doing that, I'm usually closing like the bulk of my position. And win rate is in a way more important than RR, right? So very rarely am I ever losing 3 to 4% or whatever that means. You know, usually there's a way to manage a losing trade as well. And the way to do that is very simple. Like if we were in that trade and we were in buys and we got activated and price starts pushing up, but then reverses, right? And then starts closing bearish, then we understand that we can manage this trade, right? So I'm not going to close anything as we're pushing down. Let's say we're coming down like this. I'm not going to be closing my position, getting emotional, right? Because what's going to happen is at some point this candle, if it doesn't break the low, it could stop us out fully, which is fine, right? Because if we're winning 8 or 9 out of 10 trades, then one loss is not a big deal, even if it is a 3% loss, right? But a lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to see that candle pull back. It's not going to break the lows, and if it closes below, then I'll just cut my position right there. Just cut it right there. And now I reduce my risk. So that's the way I will reduce my risk. I won't impulsively exit positions based off of, you know, smaller time frame, breaking of lows, things like that. I used to do it that way, but I don't do it that way anymore because it's just unnecessary loss, right? It's just pointless. It's just because I got emotional and wanted to cut a loss. I took it off because I would stack up more L's that way. And what happens is, you know, this candle, if it closes below, I'll take my loss right there and cut the trade. But a lot of times what you're going to see happen, especially if you're right about your position, you're going to see the candle close above. And if that candle closes above, I'll just hang on to it. Because if we're closing above, very high chance we continue up. So, yeah, I mean, when your win rate is as high as ours is, RR just doesn't really matter at that point. RR matters for a lot of strategies, but not really for this one. Look at 15-minute on gold, please. Okay, here it is. Here it is. What would you like to see? What would you like to see, Jano? Here's the 15-minute on gold. Quick question: there are minimum days to pass challenge. I'm not too sure. Minimum days like what? Like, yeah, I'm not too sure. Just check out their website. Would you look at that? Yeah. Hey, chat, can we get the likes up? We got 197 likes, but 397 people here. So if you guys could like the stream and sub to the channel, that'd be awesome. And yeah, we're approaching 3,300 subscribers here. Insane.
Oh, the dog's under the chat.
The dog.
Yogi.
Bob's in the building.
Dude's different.
Yogi's in the house.
Yeah, Yogi's different, bro.
He's different.
He gets, I do 100 push-ups straight, then I work out.
Then I work out.
That's his warm-up.
That's my warm-up. That's light. That's light for Yogi. That's why he's yoked. Alright. Like the stream. What would you look at that? Would you look at that? 209 likes. Can we get to 250? 250. Would it be better looking for buys above 1966, breaking the daily highs? Yeah, you can base that off the 30-minute. Just wait for a closure above here. Yeah. But I know if we get an hourly close, we're gonna go up. Yeah, because look how many times it hourly tried to close. So once it does close, that candle's now doing something that all these candles were unable to do, and that will bring the volume. I've just seen it too many times. You can't unsee it.
Good morning, futures. Tighten up.
Morning, futures.
Futures yesterday. Shout out to Futures yesterday. Pulling up all the way from Dubai. The man.
What's up? Goodbye.
Is there an onion play on gold? No, I'm staying at a gold. So if you guys missed the breakdown, go check out the breakdown. I'm not touching gold in this range at all. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. 30-minute onion play. Like off support. There may be, but I'm not gonna. I wouldn't recommend getting it to buys. But as I always say, price got to get up there somehow. You know, if we are gonna close, it's got to get there some way. So if this is a position that you like and that you have seen happen over and over and over again, then by all means take it.
Maybe wait for the 1 hour.
But yes, I'd wait for the 1 hour close. Good point there, John. Because you're gonna take a buy at a resistance on the 1 hour, right? So you gotta always understand where you're at, gang. You guys play sports? You guys ever played sports growing up? Like, you know, there's a time, right? We're also cruising into the last 15 minutes of this 1 hour time frame. Like, some of you guys play basketball, maybe you play baseball, or baseball is not really time, but you know, football and you know some of these other sports where there's a clock and you know there's things, right? So you got to pay attention to these little things, right? It looks good on the 30, but what's the 1 hour look like? Oh, I don't know. You know, what's the 4 hour look like? You know, so you got to really have an idea of where you're at in the ball game and where you're at on the clock too, right? Do you got 2 minutes left? Do you need to foul someone, right? Do you need to stop the clock? Like, where are you, right? So you have to understand these things in trading as well.
Oh. Same thing works in trading. Is it volume time? Is it the last 15 minutes of the hourly candle?
Yep.
15 minute about to close. So
one of the guys in the elite program asked a good question too yesterday. Like, he's like, I see how you handle these candles and how some of them you'll dump them, and then some of them you'll be like super eager to get into. And that a lot of that has to do with the clock, right? What's the time? What time is it? But I can't give you all the details on that. You got to join the Time Need Elite program to get out of skin. But it has a lot to do with the clock, right? So what candles we will let go, and what candles we really want to be interested in.
About, like they said, looking on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, right? It's like a puzzle, and you gotta put the piece together. You gotta put the time frames all together. You gotta make sure they all align, and it's like a story too, you know. So, and each one is telling a chapter. You know, we've talked about this. Nick has talked about this on the stream, and you just gotta put the story together, the puzzle together, and start to get better confirmation.
Yeah. Yeah, just read it, man. Just read it. This is the information we have, gang. So it's up to us to make the most out of this information that we have when we come to the charts. Right? It's not about, hey, price looks like this right now. It's like, take a look at all the information here. Right? Take a look at all of it. Make sure you're really treating this thing like it's the real deal, because it is the real deal. And it'll set you free. But some of you guys are treating your job more important than you're treating your trading. You know, you're treating your job all serious, but, you know, where you can make 100, 150 grand a year, but you're treating trading like a hobby where you can make 150 grand in a trade, right? So prioritize this thing, man. If you really want to do this thing, like, and you really want to be successful, it's going to take, you know, commitment and prioritizing that this is important and that you need to really learn this. It's not just, trust me, gang, you're not just going to roll into profitability like all of a sudden, you know, you have no plan, you have no strategy, you just come to the charts and press buttons. Like, that's not going to work long term. So you got to really nail down a system and stick with it.
Yeah. If you really see yourself doing this in the long term, you know, I don't know anyone's situation, your job or anything, but you gotta fully commit to trading. You know, you gotta come to this session you're gonna trade, and you gotta sit there, you know, and you gotta look at these things and work on certain things and certain skills, and you gotta fully commit. Yeah,
and like enjoy it, you know, like enjoy this. Like, I love coming here. I love coming to the charts and doing what we do, and just waiting and just playing the waiting game, and just. It's so rewarding when you can wait for your setup and then just take a win. Like, you know, make $100 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day, and go about your life. I mean, it's just so rewarding, and it's so rewarding that eventually you don't want to take trades that don't line up with this. You know, I was saying to one of the Time to Eat elite guys yesterday also that, you know, you start following your plan to the T, and you start winning, and you start feeling like the man or the woman. You start getting a little swag about you. You know, you start coming to charts. Now you're a little early. Before you used to kind of roll in during the breakdown. You know, now you're here bright and early. You're in the waiting room. You're chatting it up with the guys in the waiting room. So proud of you guys. Almost 100 people in the waiting room today before I even logged onto my computer. So just amazing, right? And you start getting that confidence in you. All of a sudden, you start calling your wife or your husband. Come here. Hey, honey, come here. Look at this. Told you. Look what it did. Once it closed below, it made that little bottom tail thing. And then look at that. Just, we made money today, honey, you know? And you just start getting in this groove. You start feeling good. And you start feeling good. You start showing up early. You start catching those little nuggets, those little nuances. And then you start getting involved and more involved. And all of a sudden, you go, I don't even know who I was last month. I'm a completely different trader this month than I was last month. And it's all because you gain confidence when you're following the plan, especially a plan that works, right? A strategy that works. I guess I got to emphasize that, like a working plan, right? A profitable plan, one that actually has a high win rate. So, man, fall in love with this thing. This is so much fun. So much fun waiting, and just while all you guys are hitting buy and sell and I'm here waiting, I just feel like such a top G, right? Such a top G in trading, because that's what the big bosses and traders do. That's what the top G's do. They sit, they wait, they let everyone else take whatever crumbs they want, and then they get their piece of the pie and dip off. And I want to be like that trader. because that's where you succeed long term and have the real success that you're after.
Yeah, like you can sit there all day, you can overtrade, you can, not follow a plan, and eventually you're just gonna get sick of it.
Yep.
And that's when it's time to lock it in and
Yeah.
become the professional. You know what I mean? You gotta come out of the charts every day and say, all right, I am the professional already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Follow the plan.
Yep. And that's what happened to me, man. I just got sick and tired of being a loser, like just trading like it was a gamble, and losing trades. And I got fed up, man. And that's when around the time I met Don and started plugging in with him, and I just admired his patience. I just admired how picky he was and how selective he was. And after reading books like the Forex Mindset and the Mark Douglas book, right? I started understanding, hey, this kid right here, although he's young, I could learn some things here. He's everything I've read about a professional trader, he's got, right? And I want to emulate that. I want to duplicate that. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I don't got an ego. It's fine. I will gladly follow someone who's in life where I want to be and listen to their advice and duplicate their actions. And I got so infatuated with the idea of, man, can I be disciplined? Can I be like the guy that they're talking about in this book? Because the guy I was learning from, he checked all the boxes. He checked all the boxes, and that's how I knew I could follow this guy. I knew he had a winning strategy, and I knew he had the patience and the discipline to really get the most out of it. So, I already pretty much knew the strategy. Now I just had to work on that discipline, work on that patience. And once I did that, everything changed for me. Like I told you guys, you turn around and be like, who was I last month, right? I'm a totally different trader this month. Totally different. And it's such a great feeling. And I want you guys to feel that.
Yes.
1,000%.
100%.
I also want you guys to like the stream, please. Please like the stream. What it do, Cruising King? Another day, yes, sir.
Also, in the Forex Mindset, it talks about, you can alter your trading results by altitude your thoughts, right? Your mindset. So make sure you're keeping positive thoughts. How are you gonna be in a trade and have negative thoughts running in your head? Mm-hmm. That's another thing. When you don't have a plan, you're all sloppy. You're welcoming negative thoughts when you don't have a plan because you don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's also a sign of being an emotional-based thinker too. So like what Sam said, saying that you're the best trader in the world, you should be saying that to yourself every day.
Yeah, you should.
You gotta keep positive thoughts.
Yep. And as you follow your plan and you combine it with saying that, you actually start believing it. But when you say that and then you break your plan every day, it doesn't seem real to you, right? You feel like you're fibbing to yourself. So you gotta start just being disciplined to your plan. Wherever you guys see me disciplined on my plan, but you guys have to be disciplined to your plan, whatever that plan is. If your plan is my plan, that's awesome. But if whatever your plan is as a trader, I am me, right? You are you. So you have to stick to what is your plan. And another thing we were talking about with we were reviewing some trades, last night in the elite program, and one of the guys said, I took a sell and I knew I was supposed to wait for a range 2 and I didn't, but I took it anyway. And I said, okay, how'd you feel? How was the trade? How'd it go for you? And he said he went a little bit in profit and then it went back into drawdown. And he closed it in drawdown, but price ended up going in his favor and it would have never hit his stop loss. And I want you guys to hear me out, because the reason he closed that trade, and I asked him, how'd you feel during the trade? And he felt like as if, when you're a little kid and you just know you're doing something wrong, and you get that feeling, right? And that's how he felt in the trade. And I don't want you guys to feel that way in the trade, because what happens is that when you break your plan and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, man, that trade is never going to work out for you. What's going to happen is you're going to go into profit, or in his case, he went into drawdown and closed a little bit, or closed the whole thing, right? Took a small loss, but an unnecessary loss at that, a loss that didn't have to be there, right? Because if he would have waited for the plan, he would have never taken that trade yet. But he also, being that even if it went into profit, he still would have been uneasy in that trade, thinking at any point it can come back on him because he knew he was breaking the rule. So what would he have done if he was in profit? You think he would have let it run to hit his target? Absolutely not. After going in drawdown, he would have went in profit, couple pips, and closed the position. And he would have never got the most out of that position, right? So that's what happens when you're breaking your rules and breaking your plan, is that you're always going to sit uneasy in the trade. And you're never going to allow it to do what it's supposed to do, because if you're in drawdown, you're scared because you think you're going to hit stop because you're breaking your rules. And if you're in profit, you're scared as well because you don't know if you're going to lose that profit, right? So you just want to secure whatever the market wants to give you. I've been there. I understand this concept. So that's why when you are following your plan, you now become, the trade is now programmed. And like we talked about, buys above here, partials being closed here, full TP up here. And that's all you're thinking about, and how to manage it if it goes the other way. And that's it. You're not worried, you're not scared, you trust the trade. And that's how you need to be in your trades, gang. You don't want to be getting into trades, like Don would say, shitting your pants, right? Scared all the time, not getting the most out of your trade. And sometimes that can happen when you over risk as well. If you have too much on the line, you may close early. So make sure you're, just properly trading, not over risking and following your plan. And you shouldn't deal with that anymore. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about because a lot of you experience it all the time, and I've been there.
Yeah, like we talk about, your plan blocks all emotion. When you follow your plan, you block all emotion. You got only logic. And now, when you got logic, you're welcoming those positive thoughts to enter your mind now, and not negative thoughts.
Yep, that's true. And you could be chilling in the trade, right? Don't you guys love to just be in a trade? Some of you guys on stream, you've taken this trade with us over and over, right? We get into it's a buy. This is 8:30. This is the 8:30 close, and then this is the 9 a.m. close, and it's 9:30, and we're gonna get into these buys on a break of the highs. And man, you guys are chilling, right? You guys are feeling good, right? You guys are like, oh, perfect. I'm gonna let this thing ride. Beautiful. I'll close partials here, do that. That's how you want to feel in every trade you take. That's how you want to feel all the time when you're in a position, is that that you have confidence that you have an edge on this play. You've seen it over and over again, and there's a very high chance you're going to win this trade. And that's how you need to feel in every trade. So every trade you take, you should feel that way. There's not any trades I'd take where I'm like, I've never done this one before, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna attempt it. It should work. I mean, it could. I mean, maybe. It looks like it's going down. I mean, it could go up, but it could go down. It's like, you just want to be firm, right? You just want to make sure you understand what you're seeing, and that comes with experience. And we have a lot of experience with the playbook, and that's why we stick to it, and that's why it works out well, and that's why we could sit back and draw down and just chill. Knowing that, hey, we're still ahead in this trade. And if at any point we are not ahead in the trade, we know how to manage that as well. And we're never over risking, so it never really matters. No one trade ever really matters. Like Mark Douglas says, it's a collective, like the whole amount of trades. That's where you really find a result. It's not just in one trade. Some of you guys lose one trade, you contemplate your whole entire life, your whole entire existence. If you're even supposed to be trading, if this is what you're supposed to be doing, maybe I should be doing, no one trade really matters, right? Let your edge play itself out over the course of weeks, months, quarters, and even a year before you really start, getting an idea, am I supposed to do this? Does this work? Does this not? Just don't harper over one trade to it. That's why we never celebrate our wins. That's why you guys never see us jumping up and down, maybe once or twice on some big, bleeders or maybe, we have a little bit of fun, but, usually what you'll hear me say is, all right, on to the next trade, so just keep that mentality, keep that mindset. I think that'll help moving forward. Hey, Grand Rising. Yes, sir. Yeah, GJ, nothing here yet. We got 4 minutes and we need the candle to close above. Gold is, yeah, gold's on the way down here. I'm still learning. Awesome. How would you take a swing trade? I would take a swing trade by doing this. I would get rid of all these and I would say, okay, I'm gonna have a buy stop right here at the break of these highs. Right here. I'm gonna keep my stops below here and I'm gonna take profit up here. And I would just trade this candle as if it's a normal candle. As if it's a 30-minute candle. And I would expect, because if we're expecting the daily time frame to go up, right, then that's how it's swing trade. So with this strategy, you could swing trade as well. It's not just about, you could do anything you want. As long as you know candles, you can do anything you want in this game.
That's why it's very important, you know, to be fluent with the markets and be able to speak the language, because our strategy is based off of price action, and that means you need to be able to read candles. So if you don't know how to read candles, it's gonna be very difficult for you to succeed. Oh.
Yeah, it is.
You don't understand candles.
Buy now, sure.
Because just like we are waiting for the markets to answer us with the buys above, like we're negotiating here, we're waiting for an answer back. That is the same way with the candlesticks, reading the candlesticks, right? So.
Yep. Appreciate how you explained the 3 type of entries yesterday. That was really helpful. Oh, good. Hey, good morning, Chandra. Good morning. Good morning to all 500 people watching. Good afternoon, good evening. I know you guys are plugging in from all over the world this morning. So we appreciate you here. If you guys haven't subbed to the channel, subscribe to that channel before the NY Open. Because we may get something here. Sell at the break of the lows? No. Let's see. I love coming here. So motivating. Awesome. I'm also struggling to understand what range 2 is. What is it? I just know that if the previous candle was bullish, we expect to take buys. The next day, if we take sells, we need to wait for a range 2 to form. Yeah, it's just like a it's like a simple just break and retest. You know, if you're leaving this range right here and you're getting a close below, but the daily candle, the previous daily candle's bullish, then instead of taking your sells right here, you wait for a new range to form. So you let all this go. You let this go, you let this go, and then you wait for price to come back. And form a support, form a new resistance, and then that's when you can take your sells. So once you get this resistance there, now you can take your sells coming down. And you basically get the same entry, you see? If you were gonna take it here, you get the same entry pretty much here a lot of times too, so. Yeah, it's just, or you can wait for a closure below, but yeah, that's the range too. So, because a lot of times you'll notice here that price can fake out, do a fake out here. Especially if you're going against the daily bias, you'll get tapped into the trade, and then price will pull back, continue up, stop you out. So yeah, so that's why you always want to wait for a range too. Like right now with gold. Right, so candle closed above, so definitely not taking this position. Plus, we need a range too. And this candle closed with no top wick. Yeah, so I don't know, we can't really do much here either.
That's what we mean too by reading candlestick. For those, some of you might get advised, like, you don't know how to read this candlestick.
Yeah, and you know, some of you guys say, what do you mean it has no top wick? Well, when a candle has a top wick, right, what that represents is that represents a range for the next candle to drive in. this becomes a new range. So that way, when the next candle opens up after creating a bottom wick, it can now start to drive up and fill that range. Some of you guys heard of wick fills before. This is a wick fill. Typically, you'll see these during times of volume as well. Now, when there's no top wick, that means that there's no range for the next price to drive. So it's not that it won't drive, it just becomes like a 50-50, right? 50-50. And we don't like 50-50s here at all. So we don't take those positions. And a lot of times, you know, we watch the rejection, right? We see price come up, tap everyone in, and then we just see, you know, this. Closure below, and now, you know. So, yeah. Not saying that it can't. I'm just saying that it's a 50-50 it would. And I don't take 50-50 entries. I take nothing under 80-20 entries. Would you rather take a 50-50 or an 80-20? Plus the 4 hour is, you know, coming up to this rejection zone as well. So good morning from the greatest place on earth. Good morning, Pablo. Morning, morning. Nick, you are spitting big facts. Bottom tails are clutch. Bottom tails, baby. Look at that, honey. You seen that? You seen that little bottom tail thingy majiggy? I told you that was gonna happen. You know, you start feeling like, you know, I'm about to write a trading book pretty soon. After 1 week of following your plan. You know what? I'm a professional. I might write a trading book. Yeah, we also know that when price doesn't close below a support, that you may get a dip down. This activates all sellers, and then you may see the push back up. And again, this trade right here, if you're in this sell, it becomes a 50-50 at this point. This candle closing below and giving you a top wick makes that, like in the breakout, I believe is like an 82% win, 84% win rate. So, would you rather a 50-50 or an 84%? On which time frame you take entry after close above or below? Usually 30-minute or 1 hour. Yeah, 30-minute or 1 hour. Sometimes 15 minutes. Sometimes. Very, very rarely do we do the 5-minute, but usually, if we look at our stats, it's mainly 30-minute. Right, looking at our stats here, we see a lot of, a lot of 30-minute. 30-minute, a lot of 1 hour. See, we have 5-minute, but this is back in March. Let's go to like April. April, we had quite a few 15 minutes in April. But yeah, you see a lot of 30-minute and 15-minute here. So mainly, I would say 30-minute time frame, because that's what our stats show. Yeah. Look at all the 30 minutes here. Not one 5-minute in May. And then 30-minute. Oh, we got a little mix here so far in June. So yeah, but those are usually the time frames. Lesson, wait for those bottom tail things. Yeah. Exactly. Hi Nick, for sells, would you wait for the 4 hour to close below 1960 or a 30-minute? Yeah, these sells we need range 2 sells here. So, you know, there's another support right here. If you guys look a little bit left, you'll see this area of support here. Support, so it gets pretty dangerous, right? Unless you get an actual range 2, then I would stay away from gold sells here today. Yeah. Yeah, even if this,
fake out.
Yeah, because even if this candle gave me a top wick, I still would not enter this position. Even if it is the NY open, you know, all that stuff, still not going to enter this position because we never closed above. And if my plan is we have to close below, and I break my plan and I win, guess what I'm more to do next time? I'll break my plan again. So, right? If you break your plan once, you'll break it again. So just don't break the plan. Will you take a salary pay on range 1? Yeah, on range 1.
Like if you get a salary, if you get the salary
On range 1?
close below and then a salary.
Yes. Yeah. So that's something I've tested, and if we do get a salary play, then we can get into sells. Yeah, so the salary play kind of represents a new range.
Yeah, those will definitely work. I've taken some of those in London.
Yeah. Yeah, we get something like salary play for sure. So if we get a bullish close after even creating a top wick, like it would be nice to come up, break the high, create a top wick for the previous candle, and then we could take sell positions at 8:30 coming down. This would be perfect. So I'd much rather get into this position versus the position that some of you guys are in right now. Yeah. Some of you are like, I don't like the way you said that. Well, hey Nick, just passed phase 1 with 100% win rate. Oh, nice. But I still didn't get the email. Oh, just give it a few minutes. I'm sure they'll email you. unless I don't know, what prop firm are you with? If you're with WeFundTraders.com, that email might not come in, bro.
Jim's backyard funding.
Yeah. Jim's backyard funding? Yeah, I don't know, man. You might not get that email today.
Yeah, about the live account.
Yeah, no, there's actually scam prop firms out there that'll do that. Gold, currently running candle, close like celery. Yes. Yep. 80-20 over 50-50.
Any day.
Oh, never mind. I just got it. There you go. Look at that. Congratulations, by the way. W in the chat, man. Dubs.
Congrats.
Phase 1 on to phase 2. Yeah, buddy.
Nothing changes.
Yeah, nothing changes, man. Whatever you did, you had 100% win rate. Don't change a thing going into phase 2.
That's where people make mistakes when they are going to a new phase, the live account, or upgrading their account. Like, they changed what they were doing, right? So don't make that mistake.
Yeah.
Do the same thing that got you there, that made you pass phase 1, phase 2. Just do the same thing. That's our strategy.
Yep. 4-hour wick fill, yeah. Yep. The 4-hour wick fill can happen, yes, but it's not going to happen unless you see it happen on the lower time frame first. And you know, this candle could certainly drive down, fill the wick right now, but I'm gonna be waiting here.
Who's taking Panyan buys?
Do it.
Top wick, I wish.
Do it. No, yeah, let us know now if you're getting into these pound yen buys so we can root you on.
Yeah, don't tell us after you're like 30 pips in profit.
Everyone wants to tell us when price looks like this.
Yeah.
I was in those, man. Sniper entry. Tell us now, because this is your entry. I know this is where you guys are entering. Fingers on the button right now. Oh, whoops, I slipped. Oh, I'm in the buy. So that way, if it does go back on you, it's like, man, I slipped on that one. I didn't mean to enter yet. Nah, they're not bad buys. Just, if it's like I said, if it's your plan, it's your plan. stick with it. Hey, you never know, man. Someone may say, I'm only taking buys if we get a candle with no top wick. I don't know, man. That may work for some people. I haven't really seen it work the best though. With you, I got stopped out on my gold sell. Oh. Oh! Now you guys are in. Oh my God! Is that what's gonna happen? It's gonna do what they just said it's gonna do? Oh my God! Now you're closing. You're
either closing or you're dragging your stops.
And we got them current candle stops. They're dragging.
Oh yeah, you got current candle stops, no doubt. And you're like, man, they just freaking talked about this. What is wrong with me?
Yeah, Nick said if it closes above, then we can go up.
Nick said if you break the plan, you're gonna feel uneasy during the trade. I feel very uneasy right now.
Yo, facts.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get this. How do you get to the settings on your magic keys? Is there a button?
Double click the top of your screen, the smiley face.
Oh.
Yeah, up top, top right hand corner. Yep. What's your win rate? What's our win rate? We went over that yesterday, right? Or the day before? 85%. It's like 84%. Yeah, 84% win rate so far. Since for the year. So since our year. So far this month though, looking pretty good. Yeah, I think we had 84% win rate in May. Right, May, and so far for the whole year we're about 85% win rate. So doing pretty good. Dan finally caught up to the live, bro. Kind of miss your moves. Hey, speed it up, speed it up. IML funding. IML funding. Imagine that was a funding company. That's too funny. One trade a day keeps the matrix away. Yes, it does. And here comes the stop losses here on pound yen buys. Tapped.
Man.
Was it worth it? Seriously, gang. I know I'm speaking to somebody. You don't have to answer, but was it really worth it? Are you Don student? Yeah, I learned a lot from Don. Don and Raja. Yep. Yeah, shout out to Don. Shout out to Raja.
Shout out Don and Raja.
Shout out to Wix.
This is why shout out Wix. This is why it's very important to read candlesticks, guys. For those of you who did take these spots, now I hope today is a very important day for those who took the buys because you learned a valuable lesson.
Learning day, baby, learning day. I wanted to get in that buy on GJ, but I'm sticking with you, Nick. Good idea. You ever seen Day and Night? With me, without me. With me, without me. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not in. GJ's crazy. Didn't get into that trade because it was missing a top wick? Yes. Would you be in if there was a top wick on pound yen? Yes, I would be. Yes, I would. Yep. They just freaking talked about this. What's wrong with it? Been there, done that. Yep. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Don't drag your stop either. Just let it stop you out. Be a man.
Being after the flip or breaking the high? Are you talking about the GJ trade? The GJ buy? Talking about the GJ trade, if there was a top wick, we would have been entering off that previous candle, which would have been the previous top wick. Top wick on GJ? Nope. Yes, you were talking about that trade? Well, yes, we would have entered off the previous candle high. Would have got a top wick.
Yeah, just gotta wait. Just gotta wait.
Can't hear me?
I can hear you. Or are you talking about? Never mind.
Hey, Makai, hey, yo.
Can't hear you, John. Can't hear you, John. Yeah, Michael. Whoa.
Can you hear me now better, or that guy TK?
Listen, guys. Everyone who took those GJPYs and took the loss or whatever, if you're still in them, man, it's just like just like we were just talking about. When are you gonna get fed up with your own crap? There's a whole reason why we're not in right now. You know what I mean? There's a whole reason that there's an 84% win rate behind these trades. If these trades showed up every single day and showed up as often as they do, it wouldn't be an 84% win rate. That's the reason why. They don't come in the market that often. So whenever they do, that's when we just execute. But it's got to be perfect. You could barely hear me. Upload errors and. Oh, what
like Sam said, there's a reason we won't go against our rules or our plan, because our plan is our safeguard. We have an 84 to 85% win rate when we follow our plan. So we would just be lowering our standards and disrespecting ourselves, right? If we were to go against our plan, because we know our plan is 84% win rate. Why wouldn't we just take those trades? Why wouldn't we follow our plan?
1000%. And then you guys gotta learn yourselves. You gotta, trading will teach you an awful lot about yourself. Me personally, I know if I break my plan, it's gonna hurt me 1,000 times more than if I just miss a trade, right? You gotta start thinking like that, because worst comes to worst, you miss a trade, and then that's literally it, But
yeah,
if your plan wasn't there, then you didn't miss it.
Yep.
That's also important.
Yep. That's why we say you're profitable. You're not profitable off the trades you take, but you're profitable off the trades you don't take. The trades that you're not supposed to take, right? The ones you avoid, those really play out in the long run, and those are gonna save you from a lot of losses. Because the trades you don't take are the trades you shouldn't take, right? The trades that are going against your plan. And you gotta remember your plan. When you have a plan, now you have the logic. And when you're dealing with money like we are right now, we're trading our money, our emotions, because our emotions are gonna be tied with money, like greed and FOMO, right? All of that. So that's even more important that we have a plan, so we can back up. When we get emotions, we have logic now back to it.
Yeah, because if we do literally every single thing. Go ahead, sorry.
When you got emotion, there's no logic. So you can go continue on, Sam.
Yeah, I was just gonna say though, but like I said, 84, 85% win rate. You're not gonna see setups every single day. You know what I mean? If you were seeing them every single day, it would not be 84% win rate. What else was I gonna say, bro? I forget it. But yeah.
So like a day like yesterday where we took no trade days, that's a W. We showed ourselves that we're disciplined to our plan, right? If our plan's not gonna show up, we're not gonna take a trade. So no trade days or W's.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you, Frank. You just reminded me. Just like John had said, you're profitable off the trades you don't take. Some of you need to really go to your MetaTrader and look at your last month or whatever, and we'll just say cut out half of your losses, and go, and then see how much your profit would increase. And that's literally just by staying disciplined and sitting on your hands and not taking some of those trades.
Yep.
That's literally all it is.
Yep. We were using current candle stops on this pound yen trade, we would have lost, right? So we avoided a loss there by not taking the trade.
Yeah, and just like I talked about with the guy I was talking to last night, he closed it and then it went in his direction because he was uneasy during that trade because he knew he was breaking the rule a little bit. But yeah, if we get like
Yeah,
a 30-minute
here.
salary, might be interested. GJ ripping.
Hi, Micah. I was answering the chat, homie. What's up, though? What's up, Micah?
Yeah,
I'm
yo,
not trying to ignore you. I see
Sam,
the comments. I see the comments.
Sam and Micah. Thank you guys. I'm learning a lot from you. Still impulsive on my trades though. Impulse works. I mean, you just gotta know how to work it. Oh, so what happened? It doesn't. Did this just happen where you guys can't hear them that good?
Oh,
Yeah.
someone said that they think it's because our voices are coming through your speakers, like with the music.
All right, let me see something here. Let me
I don't know how to fix that though.
Let me know if you guys could hear them better.
Oh, it just happened? Then I have no idea.
Let me know
It
if you guys
wasn't
can. Let me know if anything just changed right now. If you guys could hear them better. If it sounds the same.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check. Mic check.
Radio check. W, better.
That's it.
That's it.
Scott saying good.
Sounds good.
Sounds crispy. Cool. W.
Did I say something, Sam?
Better? Oh wow. Okay. Cool. All right. We'll leave it like that.
That.
There we go. Is that what it was? Was it playing through the speakers, our voices?
No. It's something with my microphone.
Oh.
How do I sound? Do I sound better or do I sound the same?
You sound the same.
Yeah.
You sound good though.
Sound good.
Too much bass.
All right. Cool. Are you copying down Vo? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Problem?
Yes,
Shout out Don Vote.
Shout out to Don.
Shout out Wix.
Shout out to Don and Wix. Yeah, I learned a lot from them guys. I seriously, I can't thank them guys enough. I mean, I stayed on their stream for 2 years, learned everything I possibly could, took notes, failed, trial, error, learned, and yeah, so now I basically just duplicate whatever you've seen Don do the last 2 years. Mixed that with a little bit of Raja, and I basically duplicated them two guys. Yeah, you never want to try and reinvent the wheel. You always want to find someone successful and do what they've done.
They gotta watch you getting your advice from.
Your Rangers are tighter than Don? Oh, how do you know?
Yeah, you got 2 streams.
I got 2 streams up on my NY session. 2 streams. Man, that's got to be confusing.
What do you end up
That's
doing?
like, you ever see the picture of the guy? He's like this, and his eyeballs are pointing in 2 directions.
Yeah. How do you even do that? Like,
He looks like he's quaking.
is one ear
Yes.
like tied into me, the other ear like tied into like the other streams?
For real.
You're trying to like decipher all the information. Like, I can do this. That's too funny. Yeah, that would have me going a little crazy.
Yeah, but he loves to troll. He does a little bit of trolling.
You learn to trade just by watching his live streams? No, by watching, by taking notes, by showing up every day, taking it more serious than I took anything ever in my life. Messaging him, asking him questions, back and forth, being that annoying student. I wanted to know this thing. I wanted to be able to walk away and, go to Hawaii and be able to open my laptop and make money for my family at any time. So I didn't just watch. I studied the game, man. Like him and Raja. Oh, your buddy sent the picture. Oh, gotcha. Tell your buddy to jump on the stream. Where you at, dude?
Facts.
You gotta put them on.
I can't hear two people at the same time. Yeah, that'd be pretty tricky, huh?
Yeah, you're
Pretty
absorbing.
tricky.
You're like half absorbing what
Yeah.
both of them, what they're saying, not
Yeah.
fully absorbing it.
Yeah, you really are. Go read the book, the one thing I think it's called, and you know it'll show you that although we think we're multitaskers, we're not.
Facts. But don't text and drive either.
Who is this Don guy? He's the Don. You're not using impulse entries like Raja. Nope. How one can practice that either they work or not? Any win percentage? For me, impulse entries, I actually did pretty good with them, but at the end of the day, they were like 50-60% win rate. So yeah, they're also not very teachable, right, for new people. So I'm pretty good at impulse entries, but I choose not to take them anymore. And you know, I think I've left a couple bucks on the line, but I'd rather be a better, like, not a better example, but a more teachable example to where you guys could follow along. Because if I'm like, yeah, I'm taking impulse, and you know, it gets a little tricky. What did you do before trading? I had a network marketing business, and probably about 50 jobs in which I got the first paycheck, said I did that for this, absolutely not, quit, move to the next one, over and over and over again. I just did all that for just this. Gone. Yeah, network marketing, yep. By watch, I mean actually tried to learn something instead of just, oh yeah. I wasn't just copying his trades. Like what I would do, and some of you guys should do this also, I would make sure I was up before him. Well, maybe not before him, but I marked up my charts before his stream came on. So that way I could understand I did it, and then I would watch him do it. And then I'll go, oh, you know, I missed something here. I missed something there. What about this? And what about that? You know, and then every day I would do it, and then I would watch him do it. I would do it, watch him do it. I would do it, watch him do it. So I encourage you guys to do that. Don't just show up to, you know, try and learn, you know, take some application, start applying some things, and you'll learn a lot better, and it'll stick with you a lot longer too.
I actually try to learn it. Like, I actually try to learn the strategy and be fluent with it.
Yeah. The whole idea was I need to be just as good as him, because, you know, I need to know how to, like I said, I need to, if anytime, no matter where I am in the world, no matter when, I want to be able to open up my computer or open up my laptop and be able to extract money from the markets confidently, knowing what I'm doing. So I was really, I was a good mentee, you know. That's one thing I could say is that I'm willing to submit to mentorship. I'm willing to, you know, take mentorship from others who got what I want. You know, never once did I ever hate on someone doing better than me. I always ask questions, try to figure out, you know, how they got it. Simple.
Yep. Don was showing the 80% win rate, and we wanted it.
Yeah.
When we learned it.
Yep. Did you take a course from Don and Raja? I didn't take Don's course, but I did go through Raja's market fluidity and smart Raja concepts. Shout out to Jay who hooked me up with that. But yeah, I didn't go through any of Don's courses, but I sat on his stream every day, so that's almost better than a course. You know? Actually, it is better than a course.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Watching live trade.
Yeah. I appreciate Don, but you got your own thing and to me at least it is a better choice. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, and you know, you even hear Don and Wix talk about too, like, hey, if you guys have been sitting here learning, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to do this on your own, right? That's what they're there for. They're not there to entertain you. They're there to teach you, right? Teach you the skill set. And you know, I didn't take that for granted. I really didn't. You know, I remember hearing one time Wix, it was right around the time we were starting our streams, and he said, man, you guys should be going out there and creating your own culture and starting your own streams and breaking out of the, you know, leaving the nest and going out. And that gave me even more confirmation, because as I was praying over this for a couple months, and just as I was about to launch a stream, it was one of the last streams I really watched too, and they said that, and I was like, wow, you know, like that just kind of was like some confirmation for me to be like, yeah, you know what, like we could leave the nest and we could take everything we learned, and you know, there's certain people that we could reach that maybe they can't, and there's certain people that they could reach that maybe we can't. So that's why collectively we all become, right, as Christians, we all become the body of Christ, right? We all become one usage of the body. But same thing in the personal development space or the trading industry, right? You know, there's people that you guys will be able to impact that I can't reach or may not relate to me either. So that's why it's important that you guys get the knowledge, and you know, you guys also take advantage of what's being done here. All right, let's see how GJ closed here on the 30. So GJ closed bearish above. We may have a seller replay here. I'm also looking at gold here too. Gold, we got about a 25 pip range down to the support, which I believe we should tap into. So did we make I want to see a top wick on this 30 minutes. So if we could push up, create a top wick, and then reflip, that'd be awesome. If not, maybe we get a flip and then a push back up, and then we'll enter on the break of the lows.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That 1 hour, no top wick.
Yeah, no top wick here.
Yeah, on pound yen right here.
That was beautiful.
Gold.
Nah, gold.
Oh.
These next 4 hour candles though for both gold and GJ.
Oh yeah. You get a 4 hour candle. This 4 hour closes below. We're going downtown here on gold today. You guys see this?
Yeah.
Coming into these levels here today. 1955. Yeah, we closed below. You're breaking back into a new range here. Should have no problem filling the range. Listening to two streams at once. Better to just pick one, to be honest, man. You're kind of hurting yourself in a way. I did it for a little bit with Raja and Don for like maybe like 2 days, and I'm like, absolutely not, can't do this. And Don was just a bit more consistent than Raja at that point, so I just say, you know what, I'm just focusing on one stream.
He was way more consistent than Raja that time.
Yeah. Raja was kind of moving and doing his thing, and Don was in his, you know, starting to get into his rhythm, and he was there every single day. So I just said, you know what, I'm gonna just focus. And honestly, it was one of the best things I ever did, because at that point I'd already really learned a lot about Raja and his strategy and took the course and all that. And then Don just helped me put it all together. Yeah.
I want the leader on gold today.
Yeah, I'm thinking about these sell stops here. Let's see what the stop loss is looking like.
We can even wait till it breaks that zone, like
26
closes below that
pips.
zone.
I'm looking at this too, though.
Yeah, we didn't get the range too yet.
Yeah, we'll wait. This ain't copy trading, this is growth trading. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, try and get those breakdowns done before, and then, you know, sometimes you get good, you're like, hey, Nick, there's another support there, you know, take a look at that, right? And then you start asking questions in the chat and stuff. And start getting right. How are your GJPYs doing? Oh. Yeah, 30-minute salary is not too bad here. We did break the lows.
Only thing that's weird is the 1 hour. Still, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I'd rather wait for the 4 hour to close up.
Facts.
Just a couple more minutes. Shouldn't be. We've already waited this long, so. Yeah, it's not a bad idea here on gold. If we come up again, flip bullish, and then re-break this low, I may set a sell stop. So if we start flipping bullish again here, I'll look to probably have sell stops on the break of the lows. Because if we make that low and then we go bullish and then re-break it, then there's a high chance we're just gonna fill the 4 hour wick here. So yeah, if we miss, if this goes without me though, I really don't mind that much. Yeah, because the 1 hour is a bit tricky. Tricky.
GJ's on its way.
Hey, top of the morning, Vant Trading. What's good, bro? Top of the morning. Bro, I remember I'd egg you on in Don's stream to start your own. Look at you now. Oh, dang, I don't remember that. That's crazy. I do not remember that. Yeah, so the 4 hour wick fill should get tapped. I mean, if we're breaking these lows here, should fill this wick pretty soon, or at least get close to it. Tap into that support. But this 1 hour is a bit tricky with no top wick on it. I'd rather just wait.
Took GJ by, ha, let you know, brother. Ha. And chat, you guys are...
Oh, that's too funny.
Muhammad says Uncle Scalp sounds like Wix 9. Yo, he kind of does.
Uncle Scalp sounds like Italian mob, dude. From Staten Island. Wait, Staten Island or Long Island? Staten Island. Yeah. He's like, yo, bro. Don't ever disrespect Long Island. Come on. What are you talking about?
Yo, for real.
Oh man. Oh, you know what? I do remember that, Daniel. I remember you messaging me. Yeah. Godfather scalp. Yo, for real.
The Gold Father.
Yo, word.
What cost your mentorship? As Raja would say, if you can find it, you can find it. I like the music. Awesome. If I switch the magic keys from gold to GJ, it doesn't work. Anyone know why? It should work.
Try dragging it on both charts.
Yeah. Make sure it's on both charts. If you can find it, you can find it. Bro, if we get a bottom wick on the 4 hour candle, will we be selling for the next candle if it creates a top wick? Yes. Pablo, correctamundo. So yeah, we want to see. I want to see how this 4 hour candle closes here, and we got one more 15-minute candle. But if we do close below this level here, very high chance we'll continue down. Maybe we get a pullback. Maybe this last 15-minute will pull back for us, and we make sure we close below. And yeah, next candle we look to get a top wick, and should be good to continue down. Yeah. So we'll see.
I was looking at my flight for tomorrow.
Oh
and
yeah.
I realized it was I booked it at 9:30. I said, hell no. I gotta be on the charts at 9:30. I rescheduled that shit to 7:30. Did that real quick.
Word.
Smart, bro.
I said, whoa.
Extra $75. I don't care. Reschedule that thing.
I said, whoa.
Yo, for real.
Wow.
Yeah. Any of you guys going to the FX Summit? Uncle Scalp will be down there. You guys could link up if you're going. I lost my Magic Keys USB port. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
You
spaghetti.
need that little thing, bro.
That's the last thing you should be losing.
As Alea would say, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I'd rather lose my wallet before I lost that.
Yeah.
I'd rather lose my phone.
Facts.
I remember when I was first setting up. Actually, Van Trading is on here. He was helping me set up my Magic Keys, and he's like, we're running into these issues. He's like, man, I don't know. You know, normally we run into a few issues and we get it situated, but I just can't figure this thing out. I'm like, yeah, I don't know either. And then he's like, you got the USB port thing in, right? I'm like, yeah, got it in. Bro, he's like, yes, I'm not sure why it's not working. And I thought he was talking about had the Magic Keys plugged in. And then like 20 minutes later, I sent him after we get off the call, I sent him a picture. I'm like, hey, bro, what's this thing? And it was the USB port. And he's like, bro, no way. I'm like, oh my God, is that what you were talking about? Oh my God.
Bro, same thing with me and Austin. It was mad simple, but like we made it mad, but difficult.
I was the unofficial Magic Key support. That's true. Joe Pesci, yeah. Uncle Pesci over here.
I'm not looking forward to setting up the Magic Keys on like the new challenges.
Oh, that.
It's gonna be so annoying.
Is this a cult? Yes. Drink your juice. Can you look at oil, bro?
So when you do the copy trader, you have to have all the terminals open at once.
On the copy trader? Yeah, I guess so.
And you could like minimize them, like not minimize them. They have to be open, but you could like make them smaller. But they all have to be, like the terminals have to be open and active.
Gotcha.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, someone in here is using the copy trader. They were telling me a little bit about it. They were saying it's a little sloppy.
The one that we want to use?
Yeah.
Really? That's not good.
Yeah. So
All the companies better come out with these, upgrade their accounts.
This is the person who's using it in here right now?
He might. I didn't see him here today, but should be.
What did they say about it?
He just said that it was kind of like a little sloppy, like duplicating like the trades and stuff.
Oh, come on, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's actually wild. It makes you full margin.
Your friend said that, the ones who use it?
I use Trades Connect. It's smooth. Maybe we'll try that one. Trades Connect.
That's another one, Trades Connect? Let's see.
Yeah. I've been looking for a deep, dark trading cult. However, you guys look so young. Yeah, not your crew here. Yeah, you may want to go. May want to find another stream for anything deep, dark. We got the light here, man. We let it shine too. So yeah, it's probably not going to be the best stream for you. Slippage problem. Yeah, probably. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. Gold is printing badly. $10 a month, not bad. Or 100 for the year. Yeah, I'll take a look at that one. But I'm not gonna be using a copy trader until next year, so. Yeah, GJ is a seller, you guys, but you know, we were bearish on the day. Now that we've broken the highs, I think we can wait. So let's get a 4-hour confirmation at this point, and let's make sure the 4-hour candle closes above, and then we can come up and retest that resistance up there. So just hang tight a little longer. I'm not really interested in these buys. Number one, we've been pushing up pretty heavy now for quite some time, right? Bullish. And number two, this candle has no top wick on it. So this candle, I don't care what it does. I really don't. I don't care if this candle goes like this. It wouldn't bother me at all. This is not my trade right here. Not my trade.
Might be a 30-minute salary, but the 1 hour still looks a little risky.
Yeah, you see the 30-minute salary, but just remember where we're at on the 1 hour, right? Remember where you're at all time frames.
I'm gonna search on Reddit. Reddit this question.
Good luck.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy to take this position right here. I'm not that guy.
It only went up 6 pips.
Yeah, it's only a 6
Yeah,
pip.
if you're in, it's break even right now.
Break even at 6 pips.
Yeah, if you took it from the break of that 30-minute high for the salary, yeah, you're literally break even.
What a trade.
Probably a drawdown too with spread.
Look at that. We just saved money on commissions there. Attaboy. GJ pumping. Oh my God, pumping. That's pumping?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
You gotta
be on the 1 minute or something, bro.
A little push.
1 minute. I seen someone put 1 minute salary play earlier.
Are you serious? Dude, there's probably like 100 salaries that happen on the 1 minute every day.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Bro,
I'm
you
not sorry,
with prop firms? Yeah, my Forex funds. Social Trader tool is who I use. I actually didn't even know you used I didn't know you used them.
Definitely check them.
That was the one I was telling you about, man.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that one sounds good. Advanced Trading's using it. I would definitely use it.
Austin had some issues though with that one.
Oh yeah.
Social trade tools, two main issues I've had with it are the prop firm top tier with some slippage. Other than that, no issues. Yeah, Austin. Actually, yeah, I forgot Austin does it. So which one are you using now, Austin? You using them or someone else?
Anyone use the 10-second chart? Oh, I wish. I'm gonna have to master that. I'll get a sample size that. Top tier sucks.
Crazy.
Yeah, if you guys want to know about prop firms, Vant Trading has probably ran through every single prop firm that has ever been out there.
Really?
And he knows the processes from the challenges to the lives to the payouts to
what sucks about top tier guys, because I'm doing research on them too.
Tyler, there's a trade like Jose. There he is.
We got a legend in the chat. Bull the Trader.
Bull the Trader. Shout out to Bull the Trader.
What up, Bull the Trader?
Can we get some Bull the Traders in the chat? Bull.
Hey, yo, if you guys haven't subbed to the channel too, subscribe to the channel. And guys, can we give the stream a like? Man, we're almost 600 people here and only 300 likes. Oh, damn. Yeah, can we get to 333 likes? 333. Can we get there? Can we get there? Yeah, 400 is easy. Yup, just like Bradley said. That should be a cakewalk. How about we all commit to liking the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We jumped, in 1 second we jumped, I don't even know. 332. We need one more. Look at that. Oh, we skipped it. There you go. See that? You aim for one thing and you just push right past it, gang. That's how you got to do it with your goals. You aim for one and the momentum just pushes you right through to the next.
Yeah, Mr. Grimm, I know who you are, bro. Bold Trader.
Bold Trader.
I'm saying Mr. Grimm is that's an OG.
I used the 5-second time frame at me.
No, there's Muhammad.
Oh, you should invite some traders on the stream? Yeah, maybe we'll have Tyler on the stream for you guys to... He can talk to you maybe about some prop firms, if he's up for that. He's a very, very busy man, so... It may have to schedule that for like next month or something. Or maybe he'll be live with us, because he's coming to Florida. Maybe he'll pop a squat right next to me here one morning. I had so many issues with price slippage on top tier. Oh, not even on news events either. Oh, that's whack. Heck yeah, count me in. All right, there you go, chat. Hey, W in the chat. We'll set it up. Vant trading. You guys will hear a wealth of knowledge too. Can you tell me why you didn't trade GJ? Yeah, I didn't like it. It was the higher time frames are, you know, we broke the high, but we were bearish. But I want to see the 4-hour candle close. It just broke the highs, like excuse me, like this 30-minute candle. I'm totally cool with letting that one go to see how the 4-hour candle closes. Because if we close above here on the 4-hour, then we should be able to push up and see like 174, 250 here. So for that reason, I stayed out. And one other big reason is the previous 1-hour candle closed with no top wick. So that was the main reason for staying out, was this closure on this candle and no top wick. Do bull, baby, bull. Muhammad's in the building. I'm not too active, so don't expect the stories, yep. Heck yeah, count me in. Awesome, dude, awesome. Invite my FX lifestyle. I'm only gonna invite people that I actually know. I'm not gonna like invite anybody. Yeah, I'm not. They may be good, but I just probably wouldn't do that. But
that's like a whole different strategy.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Van trading is someone who I actually know. You know, talk to a couple times a week. You know, hung out with. You know, so yeah. The other guy, I don't know who that is. So.
That's, if I'm not wrong, Q Banks is like right-hand man.
Gotcha.
Who is?
My FX lifestyle, I think.
Me no speak English.
But like I said, he doesn't even trade none of the pairs we do. He trades it completely. He uses like fibs and
yeah.
Amazing trader, but you know what I mean.
Why aren't we in gold though? This candle right here did not close below the range. This candle right here has no top wick. That's why. Yeah, no closure below, no top wick, no entry. Dijiski, Mu, Tapika, W, Gorda, Kolo, Jest, Zeja Besti. Oh my goodness. I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
Hopefully I didn't just like say some funny say something mad funny in another language. They're over here laughing at me now in like Indonesia. Oh. Nah, I was joking. He was affiliate marketer who was trying to look millionaire Forex.
Oh, that's Polish.
That's funny.
Kenzo from Poland.
Oh, Polish.
Kurwo.
Need top wick.
I'm playing.
Need top wick on the 1 minute? Yeah. Do it. It's interesting we haven't filled the 4-hour wick yet though. All times of high volume, yeah. Yeah, we never filled the wick with NY Open. I mean, we did a decent job. I think if we would have closed below, we would have seen a much stronger push, much faster. You need to go harder, you need to go faster. Can we buy GBPJPY? Sure, why not? You only got 5 minutes left in the 4-hour candle, do it.
That candle's been asleep or...
Yeah, nah, I would wait for the 4-hour candle to close, bro. Just wait for that to close, see where you're at, and if you do get a closure above here, then we could take buys. but let's wait, sit tight, and see what happens here.
Yeah, you can wait 4 minutes. You can wait 4 minutes.
Are we planning on making some merch? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Yeah, where's our time to eat merch? Yeah, we got so I got a couple ideas in mind. It's actually some funny merch too. So I'm gonna see if we can get these. Maybe we'll start with shirts, and then we'll move to hats and hoodies and all that good stuff. But I definitely want to get, you know, man down, we got a bleeder. Definitely want that one. You know, I want to get
juicer,
like
bleeder,
TTE juicer with like juice boxes on the front of it. We'll get like a bleeder shirts with some sort of logo there too, and we'll get the dolphin milk t-shirts. Yeah, we got a couple things in mind. Mouse pads, yeah. Yeah, the mouse pad I use is I love this mouse pad, so I would love to do something with the mouse pads too. I just want a t-shirt with a giant juice box on it, yeah.
Yo, Scott, facts.
TTE socks? Ooh, I think so. Let me make sure my socks are, yeah, we good. Gotta make sure them socks are, yeah, maybe we'll get TTE socks on them, so I always know that my socks are on correct. Instead of just these white ones. A gator crawling out of a mouse pad? Don't drag the stop loss? The reason I really love this stream is the level of restraint before entering any trades. I'm hooked, brothers. I'm really learning. Oh yeah. If it's not fitting perfectly, you know, with what we want, then we got no problem letting it go. Let it go. Just let it go. I think we should get the Let It Go theme song sound. So sometimes when it closes with no bottom wick, I could just play like let it go. Why didn't you use 161,700 as support for gold? Let's take a look. What was it? 161,700. 161,700. There's no support there. 1 hour or 30 minutes? There's no support at 171 or 161,700. The name is just perfect for the merch. Yeah. I'm here just staring at the bottom wick on the 4-hour candle. You're like, come on, push up. Leave us a wick. Yeah, it's a support if you take an impulse entry. Yeah, but I don't see a support. You said 161,700. There's no support here. Are you talking about the break of that wick? Because there's no support. Yeah, this is the support right here I was looking at. Yeah, this is the average, right? You want to find the average, the happy medium, right? The one that makes the most sense. Impulse entries, I just don't take anymore. All right, so we got a new 4-hour candle. Perfect. So we're gonna need a top wick. I am expecting top wicks to come somewhere up in this range here, 1960 to 1961 up here, and you know, give it some time. It's a new 4-hour candle. It's gonna need a little bit of time to create that top wick, and then we should be good to continue down. Let's take a look at pound yen here. Oh, 4-hour close with no top wick here. So unless we get a range 2 now. So if we're closing with no top wick, I would like to see maybe a pullback. So maybe we can create a resistance here, right? And pull back a little bit. And then we could take our buys maybe coming back up. Right? Take our buys right here. So that's what I'll wait for, especially with no top wick. But gold. Goldy gold. My 4-hour closes in an hour? Yeah, it happens sometimes, depending on your broker. No news, right? No news. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for gold to do a little bit of its thing, take a couple minutes, and then maybe we'll have sell stops on the break of the lows here. We'll see. Yeah, I want to wait for 9:30 if we can, but we'll see what happens. Would you mind looking at oil? Sure. Let's look at oil. Ugh. Oil, all right. Let's look at oil just from a price action standpoint, just from candles. Look pretty, what the heck is this? What's going on here with oil? What's going on with oil? Weekly time frame looks weird. Weekly time frame looks weird. Yep. And so yeah, so basically daily time frame, you were bearish, you broke the highs here. If we're looking at the 4-hour time frame, you got a 4-hour support here. You have a 4-hour resistance right here. If you stretch this out, looks like we did close above. We don't have a bottom wick here yet though. So once we do get a bottom wick, you may be able to get an entry on the flip of this 4-hour candle, but I believe we're gonna get a bottom wick. And then once we reflip, I think there was crude oil inventories here, right? Oh, that's not until 10:30, so I don't know why oil is jumping a bit. But yeah, I would expect to see a bottom wick on this candle, and then maybe once the candle reflips bullish, you could take your buys coming up. But let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is a bit choppy, breaking the lows here, so we gotta adjust our analysis now, right? Let's take a look at the 30-minute. 30-minute looks like you had a support, or you had a resistance here. Looks like you got a little bit of a fake out. You got a support here. Now I'll just wait for price to pick a direction. Yeah, sells are pretty clean coming down, and buys are pretty good, you know, coming up. So yeah, those are the areas I would probably trade oil in. I would move this resistance up as well to right here. Oh, 9 a.m. oil market open. Yeah, that's right. Gotcha. Yeah, so I guess that was the open, and now it's gonna do its thing. All right. Gold may set up for a 30-minute celery play or a 1 hour celery play maybe, but we'll see what happens here. I want to see, again, I want to see this top wick come up a little bit on the 4 hour, tap into like 1960, maybe even tap into the zone it left, but definitely 1960 to 300 here, and then we'll have sell stops in the break of the lows. It's like 820 for gold. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, GJ is just, I already said what I'm waiting for on pound yen at this point. I want to see a pullback. We need some sort of a pullback. No top wick. Yeah, it's just... Okay, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Coming up to these 30-minute highs here. Let's see. Broke 15 highs. Top wick. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, gonna have sell stops on the break of the lows here. Break of these 4-hour lows. If we're creating a top wick and we re-break this low, there's a very high chance that we should continue down. If we just redraw this analysis, right? You're looking at this 4-hour time frame. You have a closure below this level here. So if the candle's closing below this level, there's a very high chance that as we break that low now, we should continue down, push through this wick, fill this other 4-hour wick, and maybe even continue down today. So yeah, sell stops on the break of the lows. Stops are going to be, what are these? These are not bad stops either, 23 pip stops. Yeah, I will probably close partials at this support and then see if we can continue down and start moving below that. Yeah, stops are about 23 pips, so stops are going to be kept. I would have really liked to see a top wick on this 1 hour. So price to come up, give the 1 hour a little bit of a top wick. It's only 28 pips away. So that'd be really nice. And then re-break the lows. Or it's probably about 30 pips, I think. Yeah, 32 pips. But based off this 4-hour chart, looks pretty clean to continue down. And remember what we talked about in the top-down analysis here today? About, you know, why gold could possibly reject, right? Monthly candles flipping bearish again. So yeah, sell stops on the break of the lows. Sell stops. So what I'll probably look to do is go risk free when we fill that wick, and then close some partials when we get down to the support level here. Yeah, that looks good. Sounds good to me. Pop this up real quick. Stop loss is current candle high. Current candle highs. 1958. So entry is going to be 1958, 113. TP is going to be about 1956. And stop loss is looking like 1960 to 93. Alright, and that's it. We should be good to go. So we'll see if we can get activated here.
Just another trade, chat.
Just another trade. Don't over risk. Don't over leverage your account.
Nope.
And don't get quiet on me here.
When our setup shows up, it's our job to execute.
Yeah, so this is what
everything after that is up to the charts and probabilities.
Yeah. So this is what the trade's gonna look like. So stops are gonna be above here. TPs are probably gonna be somewhere down. I could probably see gold coming down into these levels here. Probably right around this area. So that's pretty much what the trade's gonna look like. Check the socks, bro. The socks are good. The setup looks good, so I think it may be also time for Mr. Buffer to come out. And it's time. And hopefully we can push down, get activated, tap in, break the support, and 930 pushes us even further down. So we'll see. We will see. It's time. It's time. All right. Let's see. Depends on your pair. Stop loss. Could bleed all the way to 1950. Yeah, you never know. What lot size is good for a 25K account? I would just do the math on it and just risk like 2%. 1, 2, 3%.
Wait, I've never done a sell stop on the Magic Keys.
Oh, okay. Open up, hit
Market
open
pending?
calc.
I've heard you say that. Yeah, open calc, I know how to do that.
Market pending, yep.
Market pending?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, and then you should see 3 lines pop up.
Yeah, there's the orange one.
Yeah, that orange one is going to be the limit order. So that's going to be your entry.
Oh, so I'm good? I don't gotta do anything else?
Yeah, as long as your orange line is where you want it for your entry, then just hit
Then you gotta
open trade.
So you gotta click open trade to set it.
And then it should be
okay,
good.
okay. That makes sense.
Give me 1 sec. Okay.
And then that yellow line should turn green, I believe. Where you set the entry.
Why does it keep telling me unable to open trade? I'm doing it.
Is the algo trading on? On like the top of your screen?
Yeah.
It's on?
Oh wait. Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe I'll just like do it like normal. The whole reason I wanted to use this was just so that way I could just close out of stuff way faster. Because like normally what I'll do is I'll just
Sam,
like click the chart, click sell stop, and then have it in, put the stop loss in, and now if you double click the position once it's open, then you can type in how many lots you're looking to close, and I'll just have that up.
Sam, you got your algo trading on?
Yeah.
Go into double click that smiley face on Magic Keys. Go to common and make sure the algo trading's checked on there.
Yeah, I have both of those things checked.
Both, yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean it's no big deal. I'll figure it out.
All right, cool. So yeah.
You look at that.
Just look at it. So yeah, we're just waiting now. We're just waiting. We want to give this 4-hour candle some time anyway to create that top wick, and yeah, we may even get somewhat of a celery type of play here. We'll see. GJ is whatever. All right. It's time. How is it, team? Hey, Kurt, how you doing? I'm on that setup as well. Oh, nice. Gold sells? Yeah, gold sell stops. Break of the lows. Look at the screen, Mr. Wayne. Yeah. Where's the stop loss? Mine messed up the other day. I had to reinstall it. Just wait on it. Yep. Stops are gonna be above this range here. Pretty much wherever the current candle high is, that's gonna be the stop loss. My sell stop got activated before it went up. Uh-oh. Yeah, mine didn't get activated. I got mine on the break of the lows here. Hey, yo, if you guys aren't subbed to the channel though, and you want to take a beautiful win here today, subscribe to the channel. It's going to give you an extra boost of luck today. Just hit the subscribe button. Trust me. Trust me, I prayed for you guys. I prayed for all the new subscribers here today. Yeah, we're almost at 3,300 too, so. I am shocked that we have not got there yet. Ooh, 380 likes, almost 600 people watching. Yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by also, by the way. And, you know, we're here every day, Monday through Friday, 6:45 a.m. Eastern till probably about like 10:30, 11 o'clock. And yeah, come vibe with us. We go over a lot of good things here on this stream. I think you can take a lot away from it, not only in your trading, but you know, in your personal life as well. Like I said, like we were talking about yesterday, you know, what other day trading stream do you hear people talking about, hey, you know, I'm doing good in trading, yeah, but man, I'm becoming a better father, I'm becoming a better husband, I'm becoming a better wife, I'm becoming a more successful entrepreneur, man. I'm doing push-ups every morning now. I'm reading books now. Man, I never read books, now I'm reading books. You know, I just love to see it, man. The impact is way deeper than just trading. You know, I love to see just people becoming better people. You know, one quote that I really love and live by is strive to be the best you could be, nourish your mind and body, and educate yourself every single day into the day you die. And you know, doing things like that are going to separate you from the masses. And it's just so good to hear and see, and you know, hear you guys talk about, man, things are changing, I'm growing, I could feel it. So I love that, man. So you guys are more than welcome to tap in, just subscribe to the channel and plug in with us every day here. Catch a vibe. I have doubt in this gold trade. Why didn't you wait for the range 2 and the gold sells? We got the 4-hour closure. That should be good enough now. We got a range 2 basically off the lower time frames. And now if you create some sort of support here, I mean resistance on the 15, you should have no problem continuing down. But yeah, let's see how the daily looks. Daily did not break the lows yet, but I could totally see us closing bearish here today based off the daily time frame. I know we're bullish on the day, but remember where we're at overall on the higher time frames. So we have to always take everything into consideration, from the monthly to the weekly to the daily to how we enter and how we really approach buys and sells every day. So this is a perfect top wick. So if we re-break the low now, very high chance we come down. Now we're not saying that price is coming down. What we're saying is that if we break the low, we have a very high probability of coming down, right? So we're not saying gold is just going to come down here. It can go up, but we're saying if it comes all the way up here and then re-breaks this low, then there's a high chance it comes down. So that's what we're looking at. I would love to see a top wick on this 1-hour candle and then reflip and get into the sells. That'd be perfect. Do you know Don Bo? Yes. Yeah, I learned a lot from Don. Amen, brother. Hey, what's up, Derek? Positive vibes only. I must say, trading changed my life. Guys, keep trading. There you go. Hey, Cool T. What up, Cool T? But yeah, shout out to you guys. Learning, growing, becoming better individuals. I had one guy message me telling me he doesn't speed in the car as much anymore. Oh man. He said my conscience won't really let me speed anymore. I'm like, man, pray for me because I still got to get over that one. Hey, yo, there's the boy Green. Greenery. Hey, 400 likes on the stream. We did it again. Did it again. Do. Green is always lurking, gang. He's always there. Just when you think he's not there, he's there. Yeah, this is a 4-hour trade. So this trade is heavily based off the 4-hour time frame. If we do get closures back above the range on the 1 hour, then we may delete the sell stops. But how cool would it be to see this top wick get formed and then price start to push down? And then maybe, just maybe, we get a 1 hour seller replay here. But we're coming into high volume time here, so this closure, this 9 to 9:30 30-minute closure is always going to be a big one. So we'll see how it closes here. Greens in every stream, I swear. Yeah, but not everyone went to high school with green. I know green. I know that guy. Y'all think you know green. You don't know green. You don't know green. 8 minutes to the NYSE Open, yep. You're not that guy, pal. You think you know green? You think you know green?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. You think you know green. Green famous. You're not that guy, pal. Green is from Italy, no? Green's from wherever you think green's from. That's exactly. Green's from Italy, yep. Would you look at that? I call him Batman. Oh yeah, we didn't really look at US 30 here today, but let's take a look. So looking at US 30, so it looks like we're pretty bullish on the weekly time frame. The daily did close bullish yesterday, so it looks like we're creating a support. We talked about this, right? We talked about this on US 30 about this candle right here closing with no bottom wick right at resistance, right? Possibly creating that support. You have this rejection. Let me get rid of this. You got a nice rejection wick down here. Price closed bullish, and now it looks like we are about to break the highs, right? So let's go see what the break of that high looks like on the lower time frame. So 4 hour did not close above the range because you got a resistance there, you got a support there. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour, you have a resistance right here. I think if you can get a closure, let's look at the 30 minutes since that's about to close. Yeah, I think if you can get this 30-minute candle to close above your breaking daily highs now, it should be able to rally up. So you should start to see a lot of volume in US 30 here over the next 5-6 minutes. And yeah, you should be able to start filling this range here. So just wait for a candle to close and catch a dub. So we did break 30-minute highs here, but we did not get that 1 hour top wick yet. Wow, we got pretty close to getting tapped in there too. That's why you have to have them on the break of the lows, gang. The flip in this case was not good enough. It had to be the break of the low. Doom 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 doom. This is our waiting song. Doom 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 doom. Do you still have those sell stops? Yes, still right here. Should we worry about the 1957 210? 1950? No, not during this. So if volume comes in and we break this low, when do we blast through supports and fill wicks? During times of volume. So I'm expecting us to at least get down to, if we break the low, at least come down to 1956 here, and that's where I'll close some partials and let the rest run. What's the new stop loss? It's just gonna be the previous candle high, so 1960 900. Let me edit that in this chat real quick. What did we say? 1960. All right, perfect. Yeah, so
with the shirts.
Yeah, new stops are going to be above current candle highs. So it's basically the 4-hour high here. So this trade is heavily based off the 4-hour time frame. So if we do get activated, we're gonna mark this trade up as it's based off the 4-hour time frame. But we're gonna see here because 30-minute candle closes in under 2 minutes. So let's see how this candle closes. Doom doom. So what is that stop? That's gonna be about a 27 pip stop. Let me move my stop as well. Put it, adjust it, put it on top of the candle high here, and we're good. Ooh, starting to reject here. 1 minute left in this 30-minute candle here, so let's see what happens. Let's see how it goes down. No news or anything till 10:30 here, so we still got an hour before any of this crude and oil inventory comes in, and after that we're good. So yeah, we should be good. So the next 30-minute, if this 30 closes below, that's 1 rejection, 2 rejection. We break that low, should be gone. Should be a goner. So let's see. It may be time, chat. It may be time. Can we get activated? Let's see. And then GJ, yeah, you see that? No top wick, just a push down. Not really much range for price to drive. Okay, 30-minute candle did close bullish. We closed below the range here. I still think the sells are good if we break the lows. So because if we're gonna go up, we're gonna respect this 30-minute low, right? We're not gonna break it and then go up. So if we do break the low, then there's a high chance that 930 is gonna push us down in order to fulfill the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So that's the idea here. So if we are pushing up, we should not get activated because this candle should not break the low and then pump up. It should just respect the low and then push up. So just make sure your sell stops are below that 30-minute low there. And this is what it looks like on the 4-hour. Glad to be here. Which time frame do we trade on? Usually like the 30-minute and the 1 hour. This trade is based off the 4 hour, but I don't think we've really had a lot of trades based off the 4 hour here. 30-minute, 15, 1 hour. Let's see if there's any 4. Yeah, none like. Here's one. Yeah, we always like play into the 4 hour, but it's never strictly based off the 4 hour. This one is pretty much based off the 4 hour time frame. So, but we got to break that low. Got to break the low. Yeah, this is what you want to see on the 4 hour top wick. Like you want to see something like this, right? A couple 15-minute candles push up, you know, a resistance formed. Seems like we broke the low here, so we'll see what happens. But we're starting to see some sort of market structure here based off the lower time frames. So we'll see. Yeah, if we're wrong about the direction, we shouldn't get activated. You know, it shouldn't come down and then go back up. So it's fine if it wants to go up. We'll delete our sell stops, but we shouldn't get activated and then go back up. And I really want to see a top wick on this previous 1 hour candle if possible. And then the 4 hour candle flip, break the lows, and that'll be perfect. What happens if the 4 hour is bearish on my bullish on trading view? I would stick with, I would just look at the 1 hour time frame. Yes, come on, pump up a little bit more here. Yeah, I would just look at the 1 hour time frame and that should be fine. Some brokers, liquidity providers, they have different 4 hour time like candles, closures and stuff. So yeah, just look at the 1 hour if you're a little confused, because the 1 hour looks very similar to the 4 hour right now. If you increase your lot size there, does the stop loss, does the lot size go down? No, not yet. Not yet. I could still bear 33 pips. But if we go like 40, you know, then yeah, probably lower it. Yeah, it's a well-expected pullback here for pound yen. Yeah, Dominion Markets, yeah, I know, they have a different 4 hour candle. Okay. Oh, almost got it. Just did your affiliate link for Magic Keys? Oh, nice. What invention? What do you mean? When does your bias change for buys? So if this 30 would have closed above, then my bias would have changed for buys, but we didn't. We rejected. So that's why I still hold the sell stops. Okay, perfect. So now we got a top wick for that 1 hour candle, or just about. Maybe need a little bit more. So I've seen this happen many times where the previous 1 hour will have no top wick, especially in the beginning of a 4 hour candle. The next 1 hour will come up and give that candle a top wick, and then it will drop back down, break the lows, and drive down. There it is. There's the top wick. So let's see if that theory plays out here. It may or may not. We'll see. But I've seen this happen many times. How do you determine how much you risk per trade? I hear everyone say 1 to 3%, but how do you determine how many lots? So I like to stick with 10 lots, and I'm willing to risk like 3, sometimes 4% if I really believe, and it's a really high probability setup. But yeah, anything over like 35 pips, I'll tend to lower my lot. Yeah, volume's in now, right? So the volume is there. All right, moving up. Where's John at? Oh, John went to school, right?
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
It's good.
There he is. John's counting down them days.
4 more days.
Yes, sir. 4 more?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday.
After Tuesday, John is here full time with us.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Delete sell stops? I haven't deleted mine yet. Tell John's teachers know that they can work for you. Yeah, no, I still got my sell stops here, chat. Remember, this trade is heavily based off the 4-hour time frame. I may have to cut my risk though in half, or maybe go like a 7 or 8 lot here. But I still like it. Still looks good on the 4-hour. I really do love the fact that we broke the 1-hour high here, created a top wick for a buddy to the left, and if we do break this low, man, we should continue down. Should continue downtown. So again, 4-hour trade here. Doop, 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 doop. What would be really nice is to see, oh yeah, there we go. So we're starting to see rejection, also resistance here on the lower time frames. So we'll see if we break the low, that'll be nice. Come down, yeah. And we also may be able to adjust some things here, but we'll see. As of right now, everything is still the same outside of the stop loss. Could you look at GBP USD? Yes. Yeah. GBP USD. Let's take a look. GBP USD. I think it's GA. Oh, GU. Yeah, what would you like me to look at, my friend? Quick top-down analysis. Quick rapid analysis here. Let's do it. So we got the weekly time frame, right? Pretty bullish. Price closed bullish, creating support off the weekly, created a bottom wick. Now this weekly candle should make its way up to fill that wick here today. Taking a look at the daily time frame. Daily time frame was bearish, but we never broke the lows. Came up, broke the highs, so pretty bullish at this point in the daily candle. Looks like you had a support right here as well. Very strong support. Couple fake outs as well, and price is now pushing back up. So looking at the 4-hour time frame, we noticed that we did have a closure above on the 4-hour candle. So yeah, you should probably be in this position already. If you're not, how could you get positions? Let's see, you got somewhat. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Yeah, just wait for a 30-minute candle to close above here, and then you're pretty clean. You're pretty clean. So yeah, that's what I would do for GU. Yeah, something like that. Look to target 25153 over there. Yep. Oh, look at this thing, ripping. Yeah, let me just adjust. Hey, my favorite number, 555 people watching. If you guys haven't subbed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. Got 410 likes. Also, if you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like. Like it up. Last day of school, John Little here. We've seen that. But fun with the trading, fam. Yeah, it could be boring. Boring trading is good trading. Yes, it is. Funny. Am I reducing my lot sizes? Yeah. If this is gonna be our stop, then I'm gonna have to reduce the lot size. Probably go. It all depends. I want to see how the 1-hour candle closes here also. But right now we're running. Stops are starting to get a little wide, so we may delete these sell stops here pretty soon. Especially if this 1-hour closes bullish, you have a fake out, and we should be able to. I don't think we broke. No, we never broke the 1-hour lows here, or the daily lows. So yeah. Yes, I'm just gonna delete the sell stops. Cruising into the last 15-minute here of the candle as well. So yeah, I'm gonna delete sell stops. Delete the sell stops. Delete. We send. Okay. All right. We'll see how this 1-hour candle closes up here, and then we'll kind of see where we're at. We got 14 minutes, 13 minutes. Hey, yo, Anthony's in the building. Anthony is in the house. You're forgetting he made 15K yesterday. So just oh yeah, guys, just y'all are too focused on other traders, right? You gotta stay focused on you. Stay focused on your own trading. And you will be good to go. How you know that, by the way? Your eyeballs are like this. I got 2 streams on today. You're gonna have crooked eyes at some point. I'm sure anyone who's in this trade has calculated their risk. They're open to losing whatever they are risking, and I'm sure there's a reason for the trade. Good morning, Mr. Anthony Fernandez. What up, brother? What's up, brother man? How you doing? Hey, yo, Anthony, I might be in New York here in a couple weeks, so we'll have to link up, bro. We'll link. Doom, doom, boom, boom. Let's link up, yes sir. Magic Keys does some cool calculations, yep. Bro, don't laugh. All I need is help. I need all the help I can get. I'm a break-even trader. Just need that discipline, and I can get it from you, Don, and Raja, so pardon my crooked eyes. Yeah, but mainly what's going to happen, bro, is you may confuse yourself watching and listening to multiple different people. So you want to see who fits your trading style best, right? Who fits your personality best, who fits the way you like to trade. And I would just stick with one, you know. If it's Don, stick with Don. If it's Raja, stick with Raja. If it's us, you know, stick with us. But it gets tough, you know, because one guy's got an entry here, one guy's waiting for this entry, someone's using this stop loss. So there may be a reason that you're still break even, and maybe that reason is because you haven't really honed in on one specific way of doing things. So yeah, that's what the reason why I say is because I remember watching Don and Raja, and it was just confusing. It was just, you know, I thought I knew what they were both saying, but it was just, you know, what happens if one guy's taking something and the other guy doesn't like it? Now you're confused, you know? So yeah, it's just you may be able to break out of that break-even stage. I know you could break out of it. Back to business on these buys. We need a closure above, right? If we get a closure above, then we could look to take the buys. So we got 10 minutes for this 1 hour candle to close, and we'll see what happens here. But sell stops have been deleted, so if you guys still have them open, I would delete them. I am not coming back till you hit 100% accurate. Yeah. Maybe we'll get there one day. Can you do a top-down analysis on oil? We already did that. Just rewind the stream back, maybe like half hour. But I think we had markups on oil, I believe, right? Yeah. Yeah, just wait for a 30-minute close above that resistance there. That's gonna be your best bet. So oil pushed down, now pushing back up here. You get a close above, you do have clean traffic to the left hand side, and this is what I would be looking to take advantage of here today if I was trading oil. Someone said US 30 something. Holy! I heard some of you guys in the chat like US 30's bleeding. US 30's juicing. Yeah, I'm not too sure what all that's about. Minute 1 counter trend scalping strategy. Dude, that just sounds complicated. Holy moly. Minute 1 counter trend scalping strategy. Wow. That just sounds like you have to be super smart. And what do you know? We really need to see a candle close. If we close above, we should continue up. Because again, how many times did we attempt to close above here? Oh, how many times have we attempted to do this and failed to do it? So if we're getting an actual candle to close above, there's a very high chance now we will continue up. Oh, wow. This 930 candle was a juicer. $10 move there on gold. Yeah, we all trade a little bit different, yep. Just a little bit, but that little difference can make a big difference, right? A little bit can make, it's the little things that matter, right? You ever got bit by an elephant? I don't think so. You ever been bit by a mosquito? Probably. It's the little things that matter. The little things. I have doubt in the example of the 4-hour trade. Consider the deal. Yeah. So, look, we deleted them, right? So it's you come up with ideas and scratch ideas all day long in your session. And the idea here was the 4-hour close below the support. And if the 4 hours closing below, if this low breaks at 9:30, then there's a high chance the volume will push us down. So guess what happened? That never happened. So we scratched the idea and we delete the sell stop, and now we just move on, right? We move on and see where price wants to go, and we just continue on, right? So clearly we now see a 4-hour fake out, and that's why the entry point would have been at the break of the lows, because unless it breaks the low, then it may not go down. But if it breaks the low, there's a very high chance that it will go down. So that's why the entry would have been at the break of the lows for the NYSE volume to push us down. NYSE volume pushed us up. That's totally fine. We never got activated. Nothing happened. And yeah, we're good to go. So it was just an idea. Didn't play out. We scratched it off, and now we're on to the next one. And that's how your session should be. You should kind of like, you come up with these plays, you scratch them off, come up with these plays. You know, it's not bad to generate ideas. Fill in this range though here. Raja's way too aggressive. This is my favorite stream above all others for sure. Ah, thank you, Forex Frank. US 30 seems ready to go. That seems ready to go. That, I don't know. I don't know where this wants to go. Holy. Yeah, maybe if you get the hour close above, then I think you're ready to go. But wow. Yeah, you get an hourly candle to close above. You should have a nice wick fill here. All my US 30 traders. Nick, do you play games? Only the game of life. Yeah, I haven't played video games in about 10 years. But I was thinking about getting a PS5 and getting something, but I haven't played in a while, so.
Aren't you getting like a nice Alienware?
Yeah, I could play on that, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother getting a PS5.
But yeah,
I mean, if you really wanted to.
To be honest, I probably won't even start playing games.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I play the game of life. That's the game I love to play.
Dude, all the games now are boring too. They're just the same thing.
Yeah, but
Like,
yeah,
Call of Duty's been the same thing for the last 15 years.
Man, my favorite game was Call of Duty Modern Warfare in high school. Greenery. Green knows me, and Green used to play that game all the time, man. We used to play free for all, and we had like all of our high school buddies in free for all, and just I had that joint blasting, bro, blasting.
Oh yeah, I played too much Call of Duty back in the day.
Yeah.
Yo, Muhammad, no one's in buys. No one, I don't know why you think no one said buys.
Should I? Oh, where's Austin? Hashtag, where is Austin? Oh, there he is. Half baked? I mean, half awake? Oh, okay.
TTE running.
Twisted Metal, that was a good one back in the day. Yeah, that was really back in the day.
I remember we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, trading is the best game, like John Wayne said. Trading is my game. That's the game I play.
Modern Warfare 2 is lit. Salmon Con, you probably sat in the back of that with one man noob tubing the whole time. Yo, someone said CS 1.6 back in the day. Yeah, dude. Counter-Strike.
You're growing.
Now.
Oh, you're growing fast, yeah. Growing fast as well, man. Yup. God's doing the growing, right? Bible says, I do the watering, I do the planting, but God does the growing. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing God do the growing right now. Apollo waters the plant. I water it. I give it some scratch in the ground, right? But God does the ultimate growing. So that's what you see here is just God's work. God's work.
Look at all these people in here with their eyes split, dude. Quit pocket watching Dawn.
Me and
Yeah,
Sam
stop being a chat.
He's literally following his plan, no matter what. I'm not even in his stream, but I can tell you right now, he followed his plan, he just executed, and that's all it was. Quit pocket watching.
Pay attention to this stream or Don's stream. Stop doing both.
Damn, gang, what's up, man? What's up with you guys? Oh, 1 hour closed here. Right below resistance. Tough
This
one.
ain't high school, you know? Oh god, did you hear what happened to Dawn?
Oh, spaghetti. Oh, yeah, we closed
Chill
right
out.
at resistance there, so that's pretty tough. So I think we got news coming in, right? Or is that 10:30? 10:30, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was lit. Yeah, was that Modern Warfare 2? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I think it was 1.
You probably played the first one, yeah.
Yeah. 30K is nothing to Don. Yeah, 30K is like $30. That boy got his paper up. But do you got your paper up? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because I know that boy got his paper up. Can you lose 30K though and be chilling?
Facts.
I agree with Frank regarding Raja. He was calling people idiots on his stream. Oh man. Yeah, I think one of the different things that I bring to the table is people skills. You know, I mean, I didn't have these people skills. I was in a network marketing business for like eight years, and I just learned to love on people. You know, so I don't really like calling people idiots and stuff. That's just not nice. And I wouldn't tell my kid to do it, therefore I most likely wouldn't do it, you know. But yeah, no, I just got a love for people. God just designed me that way. He gave me a heart for others and to be a leader and to be a selfless leader at that, right? And leadership is spelled EXAMPLE. So what do I look like calling people names, you know? Goldie, Goldie, Goldie. Bum. Nick first down trade-off. I watch both, but I take 30-minute and 1-hour trades only. Hey, FB's in the house. Hey, FB.
FB.
CAD news came out, yep.
Someone said Daisy is the game to play. Yo, Bradley, meet me at Northwest Airfield. Dude, I'm telling you, I would just play all of those games when I was younger. Dude, I still got videos of me from like 10, 12 years old on YouTube. Thought I was gonna make it big. Next Minecraft YouTuber.
Bro, Sam, I wish I would have like known you back in the prime like Xbox days of like Call of Duty and shit.
Oh man.
I feel like we would have had mad fun together.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Bro, those games back then were fun.
Yo,
Man.
Sam was probably wild.
Dude, when I play anything now, I just start talking crazy to people in the chat, bro. On the voice chat. It's like the funniest thing to me.
The voice chats are still pretty crazy. They're not like they used to be, but they're still pretty funny.
Yeah, you got like 12-year-olds cursing, like go, you know, cursing you out and stuff. It's crazy.
Dude, the kids nowadays would never survive like a Modern Warfare lobby back in the day. Dude.
Back in like 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
You have to have thick skin.
Yeah, those, yeah.
You have to have thick skin.
Yes, sir. Hey, yo, 3.36 subscribers. Very nice. I was thinking, I'm shocked that we didn't hit 3.3, and then I refreshed and I seen 3.6, and I'm like, there it is. There it is. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys subbing to the channel. I hope you guys are getting a lot out of it. I mean, whether we take a trade or not, I really hope that you know, things are making sense for you, and you know, you're walking out of the stream just being a better person in general. That's really what I care about is, yeah, I want to see you profitable, but I want to see you build confidence in yourself. I want to see you know that you are the winner that you are. God made you for greatness, and you know, you can't let the world tell you no. You can't let the world tell you you're not this or you're not that, or the world have you comparing yourself. And you shouldn't compare yourself to anyone outside of the person that God created you to be. And that person, you already know who that is. It's in your vision. You have a vision. Some of you guys see it clearly. Some of you guys need to develop the vision. Some of you guys need to understand, you know, how great you really are, and that you can go after whatever you want in this life. And understand, gang, hey, we're gonna die one day. Right? We're gonna die one day. So let's do this thing right. Let's take advantage of the time we have and not kid around with it, not mess around with life. Life is so precious. And you know, everything we have comes from God. So if you live in a grateful mindset that nothing belongs to you here, that it's all, you know, trusted in your hands by God, I think you'll handle life a little bit better and make a little bit more wiser decisions, because 100% you're made for greatness. You just got to go after it. Got to go get it. We are all created equal with the opportunity to be unequal. by the habits we develop and the things that we do and the thoughts we think and the words we say. Very, very powerful. More powerful than you think, trust me. Let's see here.
This dude's going crazy over the daisy. Bradley.
You're one of the nicest streamers I've seen. Oh, thank you very much. We're back full of screamers. Can you explain to me why you didn't take the sell breakout? What do you mean, this one? We were waiting for the low to break, so the lows never broke. We understood that if we don't break the low, right? Rewind the stream, you guys heard me say this. If we don't break this low, we will push up. But if we do break the low, then there's a very high chance that was the 1 hour and the 4 hour low that we will continue down. So there's a if this happens, then this happens, always in trading. If this happens, then we could do this. If that happens, then we could do that, right? So if that low were to break, then you would have seen this push only in the opposite direction. And that's what we were looking to take advantage of based off the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. Now we respected that low, so that's the reason why you see us pushing up here. Thoughts on tithing? So my thoughts on tithing is very important, man. All the money you got came from God. But I woke up early and I went to work. Well, God allowed you to wake up early to go to work, right? God gave you eyes, God gave you breath that day. God gives you everything, my friend. There's not one thing you got on your own here. Trust me. If you're anything like me, you came in this world butt naked and upside down. You ain't bring nothing with you, right? And the Lord has given you every single breath and every day since you've been born. And so my idea on tithing is that it's all God's anyway, right? Some of you guys are holding on to your money. And if you guys, on Monday night this week, next week, we're going to do a Bible study and we're going to be talking a lot about money, a lot about what the Bible says about money, a lot about what God says we should do with money, how we should handle money, a lot of the good of money and a lot of the bad, because there is a lot of good and there is also a lot of bad that comes with money. So it's all about how we can handle it, right? So everything that I have is God's. And all he says is give back a bit. In the Old Testament, it was a 10% law, right? The Old Testament was based off of law. The New Testament, though, is based off of grace. And no, in the Old Testament, it talks about 10%. In the New Testament, it talks about your heart, right? Give what you feel in your heart is right. Now, for me, that's more than 10%. Because if we're going off law, hey, take the 10%. But if we're going off the heart, man, God gave me everything I have. All the grace, everything I have. So I'm willing to give more than 10%. And I don't just go give them to a church. I go out on the front lines. You know, me and my family, we go downtown. We help the homeless. We practically know most of these homeless people by their first name now. And we give in that manner. We give to, you know, where we feel we can see, you know, the work being done. So we are the hands and feet. We also will give to the church, but we also want to go out and do some work ourselves, right? What did Jesus say? He said, when you did it unto the least of these, you've done it unto me, right? But when did I feed you? But when did I give you clothes? But when did I give you drink? When you did it unto the least of them, you were doing it unto me. So that's how I feel about tithing, but we're going to dive way deeper into that Monday night. So do not miss that call. That's going to be on Zoom. The link will be in the Discord under Bible study. I mean, under the War Room right here. The War Room. So this is where the links get sent out every Monday night, and we are going to talk, my friends. I believe God has a word for you, a message for you, and I believe that by listening and getting some insight and perspective on what God says, I believe you can increase your wealth, my friend.
What chapter of the Book of John are we on now? Because I missed the last day.
Oh, yeah. So we're doing like a verse-by-verse study through the Gospel of John. So we're going to put that on pause this week, and we're going to talk a lot about finances. Because a lot of people want to hear about that. And, you know, you always get a bigger crowd at church when you talk about money.
But I was just going to say, yeah, I went back and I read that because I had missed it. But I believe it, quote me if I'm wrong, I think it's John 3:16 where Jesus starts to endorse tithing. And he says, God owns everything. And what is it? I think that it's like the best antidote for materialism is giving to God and giving to others. Like we will.
Yep. Yeah, man. We're gonna go over. I'm preparing we're gonna go over a lot of stuff on Monday. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the other day, I'll give you guys a testimony. The other day, I went out and I spent like maybe $50. Bought a bunch of like popcorn chicken, you know, like potato wedges, cases of water and stuff, and just went down there and just walked around, handed stuff out, you know, and yeah, all of a sudden, the next day, God gave me $2,000 randomly. Not even from trading, nothing from trading, just $2,000 for spending 50. So when you guys invest, a lot of you guys are big ballers on this stream. You guys are big time day traders. The best investment you can make is into eternal things, because all your investments here can go to waste. They can get, you know, the Bible says they can get burned by the fire. They can get eaten by the bugs, right? They can get lost here. But when you store up treasures in heaven, those can never be destroyed. Those heavenly treasures are what we're here to invest into, right? The money is just a tool. And the way we use that money, we can invest into heavenly things, like serving people and listening to what God says to do with the money. And that's where that's where the treasures will be stored up, right? They'll be stored up in heaven, not here on earth. So you can have whatever fancy investment you want here. That's all good. But what does the Bible say and about the man who he looked around and he said, man, I have wealth for so many years. Look at all this wealth. I have abundant wealth for my soul for all these years. And God came and visited him at night and he said, you fool, you're going to need to, your soul will be required of you tonight. So this man was storing up all this money, thinking about how he's going to build bigger barns and, fit everything. And he had, imagine you saying that, man, I got money for years. I got money for decades. But what about you not surviving that decade? What about you dying that night? How good is that money at that point? So store your treasures in heaven and focus on righteousness. Righteousness, my friends. And you don't want to get me started, because we'll start going. So we're gonna save a lot of that for Monday night. So if you want to hear more about this, pull up on Monday night. Because man, I'm telling you, the barns, yeah, just come Monday night.
The doors are swinging open.
Yeah. What other trades are you looking for today? Anything looking promising? This closure I wanted to see above. Didn't really work out. What's going on here? 4 hours rejecting. I mean, not really looking at that 4 hour celery anymore. I think this daily candle will most likely close bearish today. And then we can probably start to head down over the next couple days, but it's not looking the hottest here. Not on gold. GJ's, yeah, it's little, not really much to do. Lord gave me 100K funded. Oh, nice. There you go. Yeah, and he can take it from you, right? So just as quick as he can give it to you, he can take it right away because it's his. It's his.
Sean said John 3:16.
Yeah, and don't tithe for the wrong reason, right? Man, one thing I love, God really softened my heart when it came to people in need, especially homeless people. Especially anytime I see a really older person and they're like wiping down tables at the mall food court, you know, like that just, man, like I usually just give all the money I have in my pocket at that point to that person because my heart is just, remember what does the Bible say? Break my heart for what breaks yours. And God really broke my heart for people, you know, just think I see, you know, an older person just doing a job that maybe like a 15-year-old kid should be doing. And man, it just hurts my heart. And so I love to give in those situations and just help out, you know, just make someone's day just a little bit better. You know, maybe you can't change their life, but you can change their day. And you see the reason why I'm talking about giving. You don't want to just give that person something because you want to expect God to do something for you, right? I mean, he does say, test me in this, right? And say I won't, you know, fill up the barns, and he does. But remember, grace, right? We live in the New Testament is filled with grace, and it's got to be in our heart, right? It's got to be in our heart. It's not how much you give. Remember, there was a lady where Jesus was sitting back watching as all these religious leaders and all these guys that said that they believe in God. This one little lady gave the last little coin or 2 coins of all she even had, and those little 2 coins to Jesus meant more than the big money that the religious leaders gave, because they were giving it for the wrong reasons, right? She was giving it for the right reason. So much wisdom, so much biblical wisdom in the Bible, man, in the Word of God. Money was made by man. Money is relevant, right? Money is just paper, right? Back in the day, we would barter and trade, and you know, it's just whatever we put value on. I was just speaking of this morning. My brother, I love you, bro. Hey, Bob the Third, I love you too, man. Yeah, there you go. We exchanged goods for services back in the day. Yep, same stuff. Bro, I'm Muslim, and I have so much respect for your view. Big respect that you're helping others. Hey, I love you, bro. God bless you, man. How long till the news? 10 minutes. There's different kinds of offering, tithes are different charitable works. Yeah, and it's nothing wrong to give to the church either, because the church, they do support a lot of ministries. Like, I know where the money goes for the most part in my church, but you know, they do a lot. They support a lot of ministries that people go out, and you know, it takes money, it takes resources to go out into these parts of the world where they've never even heard of God, right? And we just trying to spread that word. So you know, it takes money to travel, it takes money to live and do that type of stuff. So I have no problem you know, giving to that as well. Appreciate your views, man. Oh, you got it. Hey, it all started. Hey, shout out to I don't know how to pronounce it, but GYRAFN, because if it wasn't for you today, my man, the word of God wouldn't have been spoken here today. So I believe God's doing a work in you as well, and you just spreaded it. You just spreaded the word in front of 500 plus people. So hallelujah. You should get to know him. He knows you and loves you. Yeah. Been wanting to become more true. Yeah, tap in Monday night, gang. Come by Monday night. Just come as you are. Just come as you are. Don't worry about dressing up, being perfect, being this, being that. Just bring the whole you, all of you. John and Paul are both disciples? Yes. Yep. And here we are talking about it over 2,000 years later because of the word that they spread, right? Because they kept it going. Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna talk a lot on Monday. I don't want to spill too much here, but yeah, some of you guys think, hey, when I make more money, I'll tithe, right? You only make $100 now, so you only need to spend 10, but you can't even do that. You think it's gonna be easier when you make 10,000 bucks? You think it's gonna be easier to give 1,000 at that point, right? Don't work like that. Start small. Start very small and watch the blessings come in. I will gladly invite 10 people from this channel, 7 on finances, and what the world says about it. It's paid for, but I will invite 10 guys on me. Oh, nice. Awesome. Amazing. Yeah, what's up with gold here? Gold back down. What is the deal, gold? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything here today. Let's just see how. I'll stick around for this 30-minute close, see what happens here, and we'll see. I might call it a day. Might be another no trade day here. Do you think GBP USD is a good buy right now? Let's take a look. GU. No. No.
They're on a pack for Miami today.
He's packing. He's packing. Yeah, I would have liked to see this candle close a bit lower, right? Like, what happened here? Why did all USD pairs fly up like this? Dixie was bleeding here. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened here.
Tap the support. I have, like, I don't really look at the DXY as much as I used to, but I popped on it.
Did you see anything on fundamentals at all?
For gold? I don't think so. There was really no news today.
Damn, son.
Bank of Canada just did a rate hike. Actually, 20 minutes ago. But I don't think that would have very much.
I wonder if that's maybe giving a little effect there on gold. Or really on the US dollar, not gold.
That would have been weakness for US dollar.
Yeah, right. I'm going FX on that. Yep.
What time? Monday
Might
night?
have been why gold shot up.
Monday night is 7:45. So 7:45 p.m. Eastern time is when we do the studies.
Wait, what am I talking about? Dude, disregard everything I'm just saying. That was at 10. Gold shot up at 9:30. Whew.
Yeah.
I think I might need to call it a day here soon.
Yes, sir.
Next week will be.
Yeah, next even tomorrow.
Long.
If we close bearish, which I'm expecting, then that'll be our resistance, and we should be good to continue down.
Fridays have been lit, so we still got,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
only
got
what.
two-
Oh
what's
yeah. I'm not worried about.
we got 2 full days.
No, I'm not saying like, oh, this trading. No. Next week will definitely be. What we got? Monday, nothing. Tuesday we have CPI. Then Wednesday we have PPI and FOMC.
Oh yeah.
Thursday unemployment, and then Friday consumer sentiment report.
Yeah, we'll probably do a double session for FOMC, and I was thinking about maybe streaming a little bit of Asian tonight. I'll let you guys know. I don't think I'm gonna though. I don't think I'm gonna do it. We might do it tomorrow night. Is there an Asian session tomorrow night? Thursday night? Yeah, we might do Asian session stream tomorrow night just to pop up for some vibes and chill out. USD JPY, someone's asking about. Doesn't look good right now. I wouldn't. Oh, I think that was the other pair. Someone was asking if they should buy it, right? USD JPY, I mean, pretty bearish off the weekly. Broke the lows on the daily. It's in a tough spot here. Yeah, got you're basically in this range here on the 30-minute time frame, so I would probably just. Yeah, it doesn't look too good, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really. Maybe based off the 4-hour, try and wait for a close below or a close above. But every other time frame looks very, very choppy. Now you're breaking 4-hour highs, so you know if this is your play, then you could take buys here. But there's not much room to go up. Right, 15 pips away, you run into another roadblock, that resistance up there. So yeah, you got clean traffic below, clean traffic above. I would stay out of this range unless you get some sort of resistance form now. But yeah, not the best price action over there. Four-hour gold closed above. Why didn't you get in the trade? Because I did, and I am down $500. 4-hour closed above. Which one? 4-hour closed below. But look at this. Look at the 4-hour now coming back down. If we didn't break all these highs and everything, I'd be interested. But let's have a new stop loss of 130 pips. Oh yeah, you may have a different 4-hour candle. That's probably what it is. CAD News flipped everything. And may have, yeah, may have had some sort of. They did rate hikes, so possibly. Boys are pulling up next year. Yeah, next year we'll be at the summit. We'll have a big vibe at the summit next year. Guys, if you guys are part of the community, plan on coming down to the FX summit next year. We'll go there super deep. Super deep.
That would be crazy. We'd be mobbing in the summer. But whenever they have you to come up on stage, we'll do like a little skit where I run out.
Yo. I'm gonna have
main event of the night.
Sam's gonna introduce me on stage. Yeah.
From Tommy Trading.
We'll get Bruce Buffer in there. What did it cost? 10 grand, right?
Oh yeah. We'll have to pay him.
We'll rent his ass.
To pull up. A little extra to pull up.
Rent him.
Yeah, rent him. Lease him. That would be awesome. That would be so fun. I would do that. Make a fool out of myself.
Yeah.
That would get the whole crowd's attention though.
You know what I was thinking?
What is going on?
I was thinking next year, during the summit, is when we do. I don't want to wait this long, but this is just an idea. That's when we do our mod trip. So after that, so everyone comes through, but then after that, the mods and I are gonna fly somewhere else, and we're gonna go on that mod trip. And I think that would be dope to leave the summit and just go straight to the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is, it won't be snowy in Colorado, which I kind of wanted to do some cabin, snowy, snowboarding, skiing, bonfire, snowmobiling type of event.
That would be crazy,
yeah. So we'll see.
I've never been there, but it looks beautiful. Like I know some people who've been there and seen some pictures, but
yeah,
man, the mountains out there.
Oh yeah. That's 1 a.m. for the Bible study at your time. Ooh, it's worth it to stay up. But I'll record it. Hopefully my wife will remind me, or one of you guys will remind me to record it, and we'll have it recorded. Maybe we'll see. That's not a definite. So if you can get there, get there. Let's see.
There are no bears there? Come on, dog.
No bears.
There's definitely bears there.
Yeah, Colorado is stunning. Yes, it is. Can the gold not fill the wick on the 4-hour time frame now? Yeah, it can. It can. Yeah, we did close below on the 15, but we got a support right there on the 15. 30 closed below. Yeah, this may be the shit. I didn't realize this candle closed here. Yeah, not a bad move here. Yeah, you have that support right there, but it should be able to make its way down. Crazy, man. Push up and all the way back down.
Yeah, if it keeps driving down, that would be crazy.
Yeah, this was our entry. Our entry was down here. Or we were gonna take an entry there, but yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away from this. Actually, I don't think, I know I'm gonna stay away from this.
Yeah.
It may drive, right? It may drive, but I'm totally cool with letting this thing go. I don't think I'm gonna be trading today here.
If we could get that bearish closure on the daily that we've been wanting to see too.
Yeah, yep.
Make for an amazing rest of the week.
Yeah, I want to see now. I think I'm looking more towards the daily. Can we get this resistance formed like we talked about? So I'm gonna go back to a stream. I think it was Monday stream. Let me go back to it real quick. Monday was what, the 5th?
5th, yeah.
So we did a breakdown on Monday. Oh yeah, by the way, we took 2 trades Monday, right? Or 1? Forget. Oh, 8 a.m.
Ooh,
Yeah, this was our trade Monday. But let's go back to the daily top-down analysis, because we talked about this on Monday. I believe I told you guys to take a picture of it too, right?
if it wasn't Monday.
Oh, here we go. Daily time
go.
frame. Right, we talked about a couple bullish daily candles and then the rest of the week driving. So that's what we can see here. So we got Monday, Tuesday, right? We got Monday, Tuesday. Now Wednesday, right, is this bearish candle I drew up. And Thursday and Friday, we should see the drive down. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, we talked about this, right? Oh, look at this. Almost 5,000 views here. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out this stream on Monday, go check it out so we can get to 5,000 views. Check it out, man. Check it out. But yeah, we drew it out. Drew it out. So what are we expecting, right? We're expecting, if we close bearish here today, we're expecting tomorrow to continue to drive down and Friday to continue down. Because that will break the, that'll be the weekly celery play as well, and that'll also bring the monthly candle down. So check it out, man. Looking familiar. And the only information we had at that point was just this candle. So it's all about anticipating price action, right? What could it do? So.
There's not much room.
Money.
Range. Candle closed.
Yeah, this candle also closed with no bottom wick too.
This one pushed down right away without really creating a top wick. right? So what I'm assuming, or what I'm anticipating, not assuming, is that we move back up here today. We move
This is the
back
candle.
up, we start to form, you know, some sort of market structure. Right?
Look at that.
Create a resistance.
Resistance.
Maybe today and tomorrow, and then come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday. We're here now.
Continue down. Right? I could see that happening. Right? These are just things that we can possibly see happening, and how we can anticipate moves in the market. That would make sense for the weekly, because we would need a weekly top wick here. So this would be your weekly top wick. Being that the daily candle closed with no bottom wick, we know that there's not much room or range for the next candles to drive in. Plus, you have a support right here. So there's a high chance that we come down as we did. We reject.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out.
Look at that, master price action. It'll do wonders for you.
Master price action. So that's what you get when you sit here and you study the markets and you study the charts day in and day out. You just get familiar, right? You get familiar with the way price moves. Especially some of you guys ask, how come you only really focus on gold? That's why. So I can anticipate gold's moves before gold makes those moves. Oh, I'll be there for show. Oh, awesome. Yeah, Bradley, I think God's got a word for you, man. I think he's got a good word for you on Monday. Yeah, this is fine. I don't really... don't mind this at all. Go Broncos. We're talking about Florida, though. Oh, yeah. Come on, Red FX. Time to eat communities all coming down to Florida. Being in South Florida this past weekend made me want to possibly move back there. Why am I no longer interested? Because we've broken all these highs and we have a support right here to the left. So yeah, this is support here. So I think it could make its way down, but I'm just at this point, yeah, I really don't want nothing to do with it, but it should be good. Maybe if we seen it originally when it was making the top wick, and then we could have got in, but I just was a little late. We're a little late to the party on that one.
Yeah, what Scott said. I'm curious too. What's different about South Florida from where you're at?
It's a little bit more tropical down there, but it's a lot hotter. It gets hotter down there too, like really hot. So I like it up here where I'm at in Tampa. It's pretty good. Yeah, this wasn't a bad sell position here. I didn't realize that the 30-minute candle closed. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day here though. If I do take anything, I will call it in the signals chat, but I mean, I think sells below here now are probably gonna be your best bet. We're approaching that support here, so yeah, if you guys got that sell, great job. But yeah, I didn't really notice that the candle closed below, so GJ's really doing not much.
Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for me.
Yeah, I'm out too, guys. Family's up, kids are up, wife's up, so I'm gonna go hang out.
The real
and,
work.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, now the real work begins. So we'll come back at it tomorrow. It's gonna be nice to see the closure on this daily candle, And be here tomorrow, because I will expect, if we do close bearish here today, I do expect a very, very high volume day tomorrow. Very, very high. We should be able to continue down here, no problem. But we'll wait for that tomorrow, and yeah, see you guys then. If we close below here too, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh, yeah.
But alrighty. Sam, Uncle Scout, see you guys later.
Nick, Uncle Scout.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Chat. Later.
Take it easy. I'm out of here.
He's out. He's gone. Yeah, Green, Red FX, Austin, Scott, appreciate you guys. Anthony, all the mods, appreciate you guys holding it down. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Hope you have a good rest of your day, guys. Later, later, later. Peace. You know what time it is.